Boom, and we're live. Hello, welcome to the Root Winter Tournament, game 27. I should have checked that. My name is Guerric. Commentating with me today, as you can see, yeah, I'm pointing the right direction. That's Matt from Space Cats Peace Turtles.
What's up? Hello, it's me. You get two types of co-commentary in these streams. You get tournament winner Lily G, or you get can't score 20 points as otters Matt Martins. I'm here to represent the other half. Let's go.
Our competitors today are none other than HenryDworkin.
Hello.
Trickster.
Let's go.
Esoteric. And Tampy.
Howdy, gamers.
All right, the draft has been dealt. Y'all have been briefed on everything you need to know, so good luck. Have fun, y'all. I'm going to go on mute and let y'all get started. Boom.
All right, I've decided that we are going to do mountain.
We're going to do mountain. Oh, boy. We have not seen a mountain game in a
The
while.
curse of this tournament,
There's a lot of things
because I haven't watched
don't worry.
enough games yet, but I feel like I keep
Okay, so
seeing
now I pick
rats
the
and
faction
badgers
first?
both show up in drafts. And
We,
it just seems like the hype for the new expansion is fully
I
alive.
will go.
yeah,
Except for
it's,
then nobody picks badgers.
yeah, everyone's hyped until they have to actually pick the Badgers, and then they don't want anything to do with it.
Okay.
But yeah, we're getting some cursed drafts this weekend. It's been a time.
This looks oddly specifically similar to
Set
mine.
an
Also
edge
was
player.
4 red factions in
Of
my
my
game.
choosing.
Yeah, earlier today was 4 red factions, and then I think
Oh.
yesterday had 3 in otters, and there might have been an it's yeah, this is crazy.
I will set up here.
Captain 80, 4 of the factions are red because
Okay.
that is the new system
And
Root
then put 6
uses
birds.
to make stable games. The large factions
Okay.
are red, and the draft guarantees at least one of them in order to keep the game stable.
And yeah, that's it. Now I just press done. Cool.
All right, we did not pick a leader. That would be an important thing.
Okay,
I
I'm going to go for the cats.
have messages. Are they important?
Yep, it's me.
Oh, you're not in the password. You're not in the game.
I just realized.
I forgot.
It's all good, man. I can commentate blind. That's how it's going up. I knew it was all caps. I did it, and then I did it lowercase and was wrong.
I go
All right, cats are the next pick.
homeland.
Nice. Keeping it base game.
Oh. Homeland and
Mountain map is just like the popular one, isn't it?
Well, we've actually not seen a lot of mountain map in the tournament. I think my theory is because we're seeing a lot of digital players who are not familiar with the
Homeland,
Underworld expansion
Sure.
maps.
here.
But we have seen it in a few important games. The traditional logic was, of course, that it was good for cats. I don't know if that holds true as much with Lost City instead of the tower,
Right.
but it did enable a pretty clutch Corvid win in the very first game of this tournament.
I heard about that, and I need to go back and watch it. But the stuff of legends.
It was 4 hours, so maybe do it on.
Maybe not worth it.
At the very least, put it on like 2 times speed or something.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But it was a very cool game.
I was missing. I zoomed out a little bit too far. Not very good at placing.
So cats and Erie.
I mean, if you guys want me to start at 20, that's totally fine.
Do
Only if I can
lizards
still
want to
start.
chill with these folks? I
Ooh,
feel like no,
ruh-roh.
but
That's a good question. So the danger with lizards in this draft pool is, of course, that Warlord could be picked and go mob heavy, and Rays can just destroy your gardens without you really having anything you can do about it in some
Right.
cases.
I am
But the meta has been shifting to be mob light for the most part,
Okay.
so maybe it's a less hazardous pick.
right.
I will say I like that workshop on the Lost City for cats.
Mm.
Gives you some crafting flexibility because
Right.
it's all 3 suits.
Very cool. The Lost City is just a cool idea,
It
cool
is.
thing to exist. It's just so great.
Hmm.
It's just the coolest dang thing. Like, I already had issues with the tower, and then there was the Lost City, and I was like, oh, I can just swap them. That does great things for balance. It just makes me happy. It's yeah, it's great.
Trying to look up if
Which leaders are the birds? So they
someone noticed.
move in battle. So is it commander?
oh, there they go.
Oh yeah, good question.
I don't. Do I have to set that up?
Yeah, you do your full setup.
Oh, I do my full setup. Okay. Well, okay. I'm going charismatic.
Charismatic. Makes sense.
So recruit and battle.
With such a red heavy
Okay, cool.
draft,
Yeah.
You want that.
Units on the board.
Yeah.
Well, and Despot's
So,
just gonna be putting points on the board for other people and never get off the
Let's see.
ground.
Right.
For the clearings, even when the mountain like paths haven't been removed, they're still divided, right? I mean, for the forests.
Yes, for Badger, yeah.
Interesting.
So Trickster is considering badgers at the moment, which would be a little difficult with cats everywhere because badgers are forced to battle when they delve. But
Right.
Mountain Map is
Yeah,
pretty
taking
decent for
the-
badgers, both
the
because of
most,
Lost City and just the general layout of forests.
Yeah. I am definitely among that group that many are a part of right now, which is the huge blind spot for Marauders, and especially because you can look at the Lord of the Hundreds sheet though, and it's a lot of word count, but
It's intuitive.
is intuitive, and you can. I sat down with some Woodland War Machine folks and Sam from Lord of the Board in a prep game before this tournament started, and it was my first game with either Marauders, and I had to take Lord of the Hundreds, and Lord of the Board had to take Stone
If you don't
Seekers,
know,
and we were
all
both.
make
He had
moves
more
go
experience
with
than I did,
whatever's
but
guiding your soul, whatever calls to you.
I never had any idea what he was doing in that whole game. I just chose to ignore him, and I snuck a win because of both of our inexperience and Murder She Root and Jake not policing me quite enough because they, I got my rookie points in basically. Is all the only reason I won was like, well, we'll go easy on Matt as the rats for now because he's learning them, and then you sneak an easy win.
So, I believe I have to go in the farthest. No, just 2+. All right.
2+ clearings away for a homeland. What are the options?
So let me see. I'm looking at.
Actually, there might not. It might. I think it's just the far right fox on the edge.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm looking, and I think this might be one of. I can't tab. What?
Cat's homeland is.
Yeah, mine's not working.
Oh, they are 3. It is the 3.
Yeah, it's all
right,
3.
Right. It's all 3. That's rough.
Oh, what?
We're not promoted, so we won't be able to tab yet.
Okay. I'll just say it. I think
I
like
can
the.
do this. It looks like I can do the fox. Wait, no. So can I do this fox clearing and the 2 bunny clearings down here, or just the 1 bunny clearing in the farthest corner?
Mouse.
I think the fox one is valid, but it's 2+. It's 2 away. I think you need 2 full clearings away, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's 2 clearings between
the
your
fox is-
homeland and the enemy homeland.
I
So
don't
the
know
only
what
legal
the
option
one
currently is that
is.
fox edge.
Wait,
It's right
I need 2 empty clearings or just 2 paths, 2 empty clearings, right?
I thought it was 2 empty clearings.
Yeah, so I think I just only can do this 1 mouse, 1 in the corner.
That
Or
was
is
fox
it
one, yeah.
like with the pass? With the pass.
Nope.
I don't-
Y'all choose. Your tournament is fun because you choose this
Yeah, I think we might have
omnipotent,
how the covering.
uninvolved streamer, and you just
Garric,
let them make their
Garric,
mistakes, which is better in all respects
the
because
summoning call,
our
right?
our tournament
Yeah.
fails in the regard of
Who's-
occasionally checking in and fixing things, and then occasionally forgetting to fix problems, and people get away with mistakes. And
Yeah.
it's better to just let all the players make all their mistakes.
All right. You guys are asking about where you can set up the homeland, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The only current legal location is the far right fox by my count because it needs to have 2 clearings between the enemy homeland and yours, and that is exactly 2.
1 point for me.
Oh dang.
All right, Matt. Sorry for the double
All
speak
right.
there,
You're
being
all
unmuted
good.
in both. But yeah, well said, Matt. That was
No undo on picking characters then either, right?
I mean, nothing's changed, so I think you can. I don't know.
the draft
That'll-
doesn't support
the
it.
model edit.
Would it have been possible if
Yeah,
if
that's
that
legitimately
sawmill had gone into
possible. I'm
that
fine with
central
that.
rabbit
I don't
clearing?
know how to undo it though, so I think I'll just have to.
There wouldn't have been a valid choice at all.
Yeah, so in the
Right.
case that there's not a valid max distance, you go as far
Yeah.
as you can. So
Right.
there's actually cases where it opens up your
Alright,
setup
we're going
options to
in.
have
Right.
more homelands on the
Here,
map
yes,
or
no
So
other,
Cats maybe
options.
maybe they knew that, maybe they didn't, but Cat's choosing to put that sawmill in Mouse forced Lords there, whereas without it, Lords could have gone in any number of
Right.
clearings and really been a much more disastrous outcome probably for Cats.
Exactly, exactly.
All right. I also have a Guerric question. If there is no valid placement for one of the factions, what do I end up doing in that regard?
You must use the maximum distance that you're able. So if it calls for 2+ and you can't do 2+, you go down to 1+ and then down to 0+ if necessary. Does that make sense?
All right. It does. Thank you. All right, so that means I'm kind of forced into the mouse clearing at the bottom no matter what I pick if I'm doing my math right. So I need to consider who is best in a single mouse clearing, and that doesn't scream to me lizards.
It does not scream lizards, unfortunately.
Yeah, right.
I know.
I
I know.
wanna start
Tampy
on
said.
top of-
I know Tampy said he doesn't know the Marauder factions at all, and he was hoping not to get forced into
I did
Badgers.
before, whoever
But the
calls,
setup,
I'm gonna pick
the,
them,
the
so
setup of the other factions might have dictated it.
Yeah. Gonna learn some badges on the fly. I like it.
I
Shuffle.
think we had one person do that in the tournament so far, and they actually did fairly well.
One
So
person randomly each
it's
force.
possible.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
Clockwise, starting from the clearing that is between the bunny and the fox.
So yeah, that as Coconut Tank just pointed out in chat, we did end up with all 4. We got 4 out of 5 in the draft, and all 4 of the
Oh,
red
sorry, there you go,
factions
my
made
bad.
it into the game itself.
Yep.
This tiny one.
Bloodbath, I suppose.
Bloodbath. And on mountain map, where it's going to be
Yeah.
even more tight and
Yeah.
oh,
You're connected to
one.
everything.
One back.
Yep.
Isn't this all the?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
River does not split, and then I missed. No, there's this one. There you go.
All right, I like that Tampy is filling the forests clockwise
tiny
because you're
one,
supposed to
right?
There-
not gamify the setup.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Mm,
Thank you.
So that's a good way to do it.
yeah, just
Two
force
adjacent
yourself
homeland
to go
clearings, so I
around.
must
Yeah.
pick the one on the bottom, and then
If you play a lot of clockwork, you
adjacent
just get used to that.
means-
Yeah.
Can I cut through to the mouse on the bottom? No, they're both 0, so it doesn't matter. So I can go over 1. Okay. My plan is fine. Put 4 warriors in each homeland. Put 1 here, and then my VP flying.
That BP marker does
Over
not
there.
flying.
They're a little asleep. There you go. Put any remaining relics as evenly possible among any forests that are not adjacent to your homelands.
I'm already overwhelmed with how many tokens and
Probably-
pieces
I
are
know.
on this map, and it's literally only going to get worse from here.
I know.
There's just so much on this map.
Put 1 here. Put 1 here. And then Faithful Word Hander in each slot, and I think we're good. Done.
Her card. Put them face down on the table. Put the other ones back.
In the
And
deck,
then
right?
we'll all have to leave. Correct.
Yep, they're
And
doing
they'll
great.
stay face down.
So, maybe it's revealing too much. Who is our emergency fill-in player today?
Oh, so we actually have 2 of them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They are Tampy and Esoteric,
Yeah, you
if
wanna
I recall
put your
correctly.
hands and put face down.
Yeah, not to shame anyone who was supposed to play, but one of them.
I know one of them. my Twilight Imperium co-host Hunter was supposed to be in today's game, and I was supposed to be here to razz him all day. But instead, I guess I have to razz, I don't know, Esoteric. I'm sorry. Drew a short straw. That's how it goes.
The other player who dropped was actually also a notable member from your community. I won't be more specific than that, but you almost had like a double razzing opportunity.
Dang. I'm
So are we putting? We're discarding the cards first, right? The 2 cards.
Yeah. Back to the main deck, yeah.
I got you.
And then you'll put the other 3 on the table face down.
All right.
Tampy seems to be taking his time deciding.
All right. And then click dime.
Just about, yeah.
Cool.
Almost there. All right, there we go.
Yeah, click done, and then we all jump on out and jump back in.
All right.
This is a hilarious
I
step,
am done.
too.
I know.
The beauty of Tabletop Simulator, folks. Really take it in. Appreciate this
Well, good luck, everybody.
very odd
Good luck.
Hey,
little
good luck.
thing that we're trying to do here.
That's like a-
It yeah, it is. I love Tabletop Simulator, but man, do I hate it sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny that from mod to mod too, there's like no consistency.
Right.
Because I've played on plenty of mods that don't have this weird hand issue. But then like the Twilight Imperium mod has all sorts of other goofball things that come up that don't happen in this one.
What a
What could
shame.
that be?
What a
Oh,
shame.
man.
All right. I think that's all the stuff I need to spawn.
Pick up my hand.
Shuffle
Flip
that
the
deck.
cards.
Turn on
I
turns.
can encamp and decamp. I definitely want to encamp. What am I encamping?
Keepers, do you want to throw your points on the track?
All right. Did all my
game.
TTS junk.
Thank you, though.
Huzzah.
I
the biggest thing I'm jealous about with the root mod. I'm gonna
So,
be constantly
encamp,
comparing to the
I will-
TI mod today. For
That's
whatever
fine.
reason. But what I'm jealous of is we don't have a Nebuchadnezzar
Bunny cleared.
and all the other people who make
I definitely
tools.
want-
We have people that make tools, but they're all
definitely want jewelry.
robot people that make
What do I
tools
want
that are just like
other?
there are no graphics and it is an
And-
Excel spreadsheet of a tool and it does the
Figure
function
that
that it was designed to do.
That-
Whereas like over
And
here,
what's
it's like it's a little party plaque and you click it and all the colors go nuts and then it gives you the thing that you need for the Lord of the Hundred.
Do that
It's
right
so
now.
fun.
All right, craft. I have a small
great.
feeling this might be a mistake.
Oh man, you've made me red now.
We're here to win. That's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna double craft.
Double craft right off the
Ooh,
bat. Here we
really?
go. On a big
Using my
T for the
mouse.
start.
This
My goodness.
boot using
Wow, that is some
Key and a
aggressive
boot.
crafting. So like
Yeah.
that gets me 3
the big
points.
ramification of that is you're going to have
Uh-huh.
fewer cards to put into your retinue at the
Mm-hmm.
end of your turn, which means you're going to have less action economy next turn and going into the turn
What
after
am I
that
doing?
and turn after that. So that's a really interesting way to open,
ruling the clear
sacrificing that action
jewelry's a
economy.
little out of the way.
So something that was coming up in my game is I have this
Just
fear
kind of
of the
an
Lord of
iffy
the
picks
Hundreds,
in
and
general.
it never proved to
think I
happen. And so
want
I'm
to
wondering
move
where the
anywhere
meta's
just
shaking
yet.
out in like,
I don't.
is
have
there
to.
a reason to hold off on crafting for fear the Lord of the Hundreds will come
Am I
try to
willing
take
to
it from you, or is the
risk
fact that Lord of the Hundreds isn't scoring hits when they
delving?
take
I think I
taking
will.
items mean I don't care if I have an item or not?
I think that's well. For one, I would have had a different answer
Right here.
before
With the
the
cat.
game that happened at noon
Okay.
today than I do after it. And I also think it's going to depend somewhat on which faction we're talking about.
Right.
I think Badgers in particular can probably afford to craft because they're so tanky. Like the Warlord does not want to loot
I don't know if I was
the
supposed to
Badgers if they can help
specify
it.
which
But
one, I was getting this
yeah,
one.
before the
We're
earlier
gonna
game
hope
today,
this
I
is
would have
great.
said it's no big deal. Like,
Ooh, a 2.
ooh.
I just realized that doesn't work because I am not next to it.
So you only have
Yep.
one in
So
there.
that was the wrong one to delve. That Faithful Chainer is going to die now.
I'm a man of my word.
That's
Figure.
unfortunate.
All right.
But yeah, to finish my thought, before earlier today's game, I would have said it's not a huge deal. Today's game, The
That
Warlord
matter
ran yeah,
actually
won
because
with a
I
heady item strategy from looting and crafting
Nice.
and,
So I'm
and
just gonna
stuff.
keep it like
So maybe
I will-
maybe don't
Maybe there's
craft.
something to it. Yeah.
more than 4, so we're good. No more than 3. Gather retinue. I'm gonna play this bird card to the spot that I just lost.
Okay,
and then I'm
that's
going to
actually
draw
that's a nice little
my
save.
turn.
Yeah.
Although I almost wonder if that would have been better crafted.
All right.
Corvid planners ignoring rule for the Badgers. They still need rule to delve and whatnot, but being able to slip past.
Yeah, getting through
So
the many units that are on this board.
recruit,
Right.
prowess, it's 1. So I'll get 1 warrior with my warlord and 1 in each stronghold. So 2 in this clearing here.
Coconut Tank, we've seen
no
some
green,
strategic use
choosing
of relic
different
armor in recent games. People using it,
So not stubborn.
people electing to delve a relic and then keep it around specifically to be aggressive with that relic, which is pretty
no,
cool.
I don't. Too small.
I don't think it worked out in the game previously today, but there were a lot of
All right.
RNG factors contributing to that. We had some crazy dice rolls.
We
Picking a mood. So there's a few standard openings. I don't know how familiar you are with the Warlord meta so far, Matt. There's
I wouldn't say familiar with meta. I have my own little thing that I feel like I would generally do, but I do not know where the meta is at. For sure.
what would you generally do? I'm curious.
I know in the game
Alright.
in our game,
crafted. Nope.
our rat
So I'm in
went.
daylight now.
Well, where was it? It was
Command the
not
hundreds
jubilant.
a
That's
number
for
of
sure.
times up to command, which is 1.
Rowdy.
Okay.
I like the card draw,
Yeah.
and I know that's what I did in my own particular
Mhm.
rat game. So is that wrong? Is that anti-meta?
Well, actually, so that's meta, but not the meta that playtesters typically did. We've seen it a lot in the tournament, but playtesters didn't do it, and it's been working out well in the tournament. Playtesters typically stuck with either Jubilant or Grandiose, and of course, Grandiose was better. It was changed sort of last minute in playtesting, and that change affected how often it's used as an opening, but it still saw use as an opening.
Yeah.
Even after
Well,
the change.
it definitely makes sense as an opening too, just based on maybe the
And
context of the board position and everything. If you have to switch that order, then
so that's
that
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
starting.
That's
Yeah, it
a
helps to.
common one.
It lets you get a stronghold outside of your starting
And so now
clearing.
when
Right.
I advance the warlord, I can battle as well.
But yeah, so it's interesting
Yeah,
to see
we'll attack
Jubilant
the cats.
picked here. We're going
The
for a mob-heavy opening in the
In the
hopes of
yellow
picking up
clearing
some
here.
ruin items, and or just harassing the other factions that have buildings
Right.
on those ruins.
Just keep the warrior count down in this game in general.
All right. 1-1 for losses.
All right, picking off those cats, and that one's a pretty key cat for connecting that clearing to other clearings on that side of the map. That cuts off a lot of the map for cats there.
I
Uh-huh.
can incite. Spend a card to place a mob.
Although cats were always
Will
going to be cut
do.
off
Oh,
today.
yeah, you're not wrong.
I think their plan has been like, well, I've got
So
these
after I
3
incite, I'm
clearings
gonna
here
roll
with
the
buildings
mob
in them.
die
I
and place
kind of
the
think
mob
maybe that's
4
about it.
times.
I might be talking just to talk with that with that comment.
Oh, fox. Just what I wanted.
Juicy.
Yep, feed you all. So I could put it in that one, and I could also put it in top right, but let's go there.
All right, next mob goes to Rabbit, which is another ruin. So this is working out great so far.
Yeah.
Well, they were a song of happiness to go with this.
What?
You probably were a nice little jingle to go with this dice rolling here.
Gotta unmute my TTS to listen to the high quality audio.
Yeah.
All right, let me think for just a second. Would I want another one?
So what do you think, Matt? Would you go for the 4th mob placement, or would you hold back?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not going to... I don't...
'Cause you're on
kinda
all
just
the
a weird
ruins.
push your luck thing. You're handing
Alright,
options
yeah,
to
options,
cats.
top right,
Although, I
bottom
mean, that's a
left.
waste of action, cats. Like, they're necessarily gonna have time to
How
fight
angry do
all
you wanna
these
make
things. So it may be worth the risk
Gotta distribute
to push that
no,
hard on
I'm
the
not making
cats.
people angry. I'm
Mhm.
feeding them points. They should be grateful.
But I would have no expectation that any of these tokens are gonna stick around.
Right.
next
I mean,
turn.
you're effectively feeding points to people. Is putting out an extra one to distract players worth it? Because it looks like it's heading toward Eerie right now.
Eerie. Wow.
I mean, it's charismatic, so they need to fight something.
Yeah, it's not what I would do. I know that much, but I can't say I'm good at rats, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna claim
All right. That is
any
all.
valid reassoning as to why that may or may not
Let's
be
see,
the
I
right
think
call.
I
But
just have to draw
to
a
me, that
card
looks like too
now.
much out on the board.
Oh, oppress 1 point for having the 1 clearing with only my dudes. And then draw 1 card.
Man, rats can have such different games depending on the.
They can. They really can.
Like this one, you're never. It's gonna be
Alright.
so hard to get clearings to yourself,
Mhm.
and then like there's other games where it's like I'm the only one with units today.
Right, I mean,
interesting.
We had a warlord win on the winter map. He never got an item in his horde the entire game.
Oh wow!
Because the map was just left for him the entire time, just open clearings.
Wow.
Take 3 actions. See here.
All right, so this is a big moment. We have to see the cat opening.
First, I'm going to build.
Sawmill first.
Good.
That wood works its way through. There we go.
Oh, I
Going for
love.
Sawmill
Hey,
Food
new
or
favorite
Food
thing,
Food.
favorite player, someone who shows you the path the wood travels.
Gonna get less happy in a moment, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and battle the mob in the mouse clearing here.
Yeah, see,
you have
cats taking the
a,
hit on their action economy.
Yep. Yeah, because normally the opening would be to build, overwork, build.
Good.
Yeah.
But
Then I will
if you have to spend an action protecting your existing buildings, that
Yep.
that calculus changes.
Which is, I think, what makes
That's
Sawmill
number
make even
2,
more
and
sense
then
too,
action
because you
number
may do it.
3, I'm going
yeah.
to battle in the.
They're gonna do 2 battles
clearing
here.
against the mob as well.
So, which is,
Do you?
I almost
I-
wonder if it was worth it to leave the mob in Lost City just to get an extra building slot there.
yeah,
I mean, it's your
Right.
workshop, which sucks to lose, but you can rebuild it without too much hassle.
especially because that
3
Sawmill is
actions,
down.
And,
Right.
I will. To be done with that.
Yeah, getting that ruin cleared for you is actually kind of handy.
I will draw a card and pass my turn.
You couldn't do both at once. There would have been value maybe in that.
Okay.
But again, losing 2 buildings turn 1 as cats ain't
Right.
Card
the way you want to
into-
go.
oh.
But over time,
Sorry.
maybe.
Yeah.
How do I do a single card? Oh, they're all grouped together for some reason. Okay, I'll put a card into move.
Anything that would have been an opportunity for some table
Alright.
talk from the Cats player to like
And now craft.
not start as many of their buildings in
Process.
relic clearings with the intent of
And
and, like
then
knowledge that whoever Lord of the Hundreds is
will
probably going to go
continue.
for those. And it's like, hey, you get in there fast.
Yeah.
I'll let you do your thing, and then I'll start building
Okay.
on the open clearings once you're
Put
done.
them over here.
Burn
Yeah,
it
that could have
down.
been an interesting table talk. Even after setup there, it could have been an interesting
Yeah.
table talk opportunity. Like, okay, I'm going to remove this one warlord, but I'll give you the other one
These guys.
if
Right.
you play it, a little
You
easy
take
on
it
me.
slow, right? Exactly.
I will battle the mob token
Yeah, you will.
right here. Is that okay? Cool.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
And then I will
But yeah, I mean, you don't want to lose that roost. Like,
right
Yeah.
here.
a no turmoil charismatic is already slow start
Four.
in the beginning of the game. You need to
Yeah.
keep those roosts out to maintain your scoring pace.
Okay.
So, wow, that was the first round. That was fast.
Already, but that's
That
all
was fast. The
Cool.
early bird card and build
right.
on a
So, in
charismatic.
camp. Am I going
Oh,
to-
sorry.
But
I
this
need to
map
draw cards.
seems-
I forgot about that part.
Good, but also I would be scared to be committed to
All
that
right.
this early.
I'm
on
Yeah.
bird's side of things.
I'm
I mean,
open for
Erie's
you.
already in a corner if you look at
Yeah,
things. I mean,
Right.
But what else am I doing?
this is either going to get violent very quickly or that charismatic's not going to find time to build or space to
Yeah.
build, I mean.
I have a feeling that I should encamp again, but I don't want to lose the warrior, so I'm probably just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna encamp and decamp. I'm actually gonna swap out my existing way station with a tablet. That's Encamping
Okay.
the tablet and decamping the.
Interesting. We had a jewelry away station down, and we recovered that piece of jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and now we're swapping it for a tablet. I mean,
Alright.
probably going after the
Good.
tablet that's
Alright.
in the forest
Yeah, give me
adjacent
that.
to
I think
two
it's
of
still
the
Right.
Badger clearing, but that means that
I
2-point
will,
relic is going to stick around for a while, the jewelry.
Craft. Am I going to craft?
Wait, did you flip it?
No, I did not flip it. It's still a.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool.
We're all good. Okay. I'm gonna craft the other tea.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Useless to me.
What a starting hand.
Right.
And I will craft rabbit partisans.
Oh, so much crafting.
Yeesh.
I mean, that is. I mean, I'd love to see it, but also I hate to see that retinue is going to be so
I'm going
empty.
to move.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe I'm going to spend one card, my existing card, to open up this path, which gets
All
me
right,
a
first
point.
open path. Love to see it. I'm honestly surprised we didn't see one.
Yeah,
in the previous round.
6.
especially even like, I mean,
And I'm
what?
going to currently
Birds? Maybe birds couldn't afford to. They
move
did put
2
two
into
in.
there.
Yeah, I mean, all
Three.
the factions are a little card poor, a little
Battle-
card hungry, so
battle this mob
it's a
token.
little rough. But I'm still surprised
But
we
you
didn't see
want
somebody.
those paths open to do all of your other. If anything, it's less about like, oh, my card tempo. And it's like, I just
Another
need
point.
to have options in
Right.
this game.
Right.
Or
am I
there's going to be
going- that didn't
walls
go
all
well
over the
last
place of
time,
where I can and
but
can't go.
I'm not
so.
afraid of it. Actually, no, I roll 3 around it this time. I didn't make a mistake.
And I mean, those
right?
those paths are
This
basically the
is
guac
specific
for
tablet.
you. You know, they're your
That's good.
your extra points.
Thank you.
and
Thank
should
you. I
just get
appreciate
without
that.
Losing all my cards again. Yep. Cool.
We're not going to explain
I
guac
don't
to your
want to recover
community.
that.
I refuse.
Perfect.
I won't do it again.
6 feels like a bad idea.
Just know that it's
I'm
good.
just
You like
gonna
guac.
leave
Guac is
it
good. Okay?
now.
All right? We're done.
No, I could move it away if I was scared. I always forget that. I forgot that it was move and recover, but
Let's move or
c'est
recover.
la vie. I think I keep it there, especially because I have the rabbit partisans. Okay, that's it. I will live off the land. Good. I will draw. Actually, I could move this guy. I'm gonna move this guy here to buff up that area.
Okay, I like that. I was a little nervous about the 2 relics slightly defended. We saw
No more than
Yeah.
3.
some relic removals in an earlier game that had a pretty big effect on the outcome. So
You are leaving a way station empty
All
now,
right.
but
that's actually not bad for Badgers. They got their card draw out of it. They don't necessarily care if it's still on the map anymore.
Right,
This
right.
ruin.
it's
All right. Oh,
It's you when you're hovering over it.
Oh, they may not be familiar with the
I
multi-states.
flipped it over and it looks the same. Am I supposed to?
Let's see here.
You right click it, I think it has state, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
Wait.
back.
Oh, rough.
That is
Getting rid of Relentless.
That is
Maybe
no
the
more
best
what,
mood
Relentless,
for
I think?
Warlord. Brutal.
Yeah.
Yes, that is.
And it gets you a command instead of a prowess. Like the prowess, you'd at least be getting an extra point of recruit right now. Yeah, that's rough. Probably the last ruin item you want to get at this point.
Bop the Badger to keep a little bit of balance, or worry about you getting too many items from bopping the Badger.
Hey, listen, I got 3 cards. You've seen this game. Most Badgers have like 7 cards at this point.
It's because you crafted them all.
You've got 3 in the discard.
Right.
That is a linear growth that immediately tanks downwards. I don't got anything.
Orange.
A mob to mouse.
Mhm.
I mean, we could see it go right back to the Lost City and then roll the army in to protect it.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like the way to go looking at the other option, which is the bottom right corner. There's nothing
Mhm.
for you there. Oh, but we're
Well.
going to put it there.
One was decided the last one was worked too well, putting it in their face. They cleared it out, so let's just put it in an inconspicuous place where people will leave it alone. I guess I don't know why, but
I mean, it does
feed
make
feed points.
it does make Badger's
Oh, yeah.
life annoying because if Badger wants to delve that statue into that clearing, they can't leave it there now.
Actually, I recruit right now, so we get one dude.
And I guess, I mean, ostensibly Badgers are the threat, being at 7 points to everyone else's 2
Okay.
or 1. So
Now it's time for the dude.
that's fair enough.
Excuse
Down
me,
one
he's a warlord. He didn't go to warlord college in 4 years. He's all the leader.
Makes it easier.
That's Dr. Warlord to you.
Dr. War. I need to see a picture of the warlord in a lab coat now. I need that in my life.
You need a degree.
It's a new
in
mood.
order
Studious.
to be called one. And he
All
spent
right.
the effort to get there.
We had a joke earlier in the tournament about an ennui mood because people kept not picking a mood.
I'm gonna do a
Alright.
homebrew rats, and they're rats that have turned their lives around. It's no longer the warlord. The warlord's gone pacifist.
Looks like
and it's gonna
I can do
be
that 2 times
all the
now.
moods
Move, battling,
as
and building.
pacifist, democratic, and kind. Charitable.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. I mean, we went wrathful, so clearly violence is on the menu.
Yeah. Right.
And the question is, who are you delivering to?
All right. Hmm.
Pliskin, the 5th faction was the Lizards, if I'm remembering correctly?
It was lizards,
Thank you, Matt.
which was no dice
Yeah.
as 4th pick.
I understand that I don't know, I just gotta protect the man, you know? They all gotta go with him. Sorry, empty clearing.
Interesting.
Alright.
Not even leaving one behind to work towards a press. Like it's not going to get you much
Yeah.
right now, but like
Value and
long term,
Right.
Sound good?
I think this is a short-sighted attack on a
Yes,
temporary
sir.
leader.
Down here in the
I think that's a very apt way to put it.
All right, if I have an ambush, that's bad for you. Are you sure?
Well, I got 5 guys, insurance.
All right. Are you battling?
Sound good? Okay, so rolled hits ignored, but you'll take 1 from the sword effect.
Oof.
3-3.
So what did we get there?
2-2.
3 and 3. So you
3 and
lose
3.
2, and I lose 1.
1. And then I want your
Wait.
boots.
What?
You can have 1 boot.
Oh, they're doing looters.
Yeah, so now I
Oh.
get to do another action.
I was like, why is this not making any sense?
Yeah. But it's the extra hit
Okay.
from Warlord.
All right, we grabbed the boot, so we're still stuck at 2 command, and we've shut down Jubilant.
I recall a time when Keepers in Iron always ignored the
God,
first hit.
yeah. Oh man, yeah. I mean, there were some playtesters who like would not stand. They hated it so much.
Yeah.
And it admittedly was a little oppressive.
Now we're to
It's much better being conditional the way it is now.
advancing
Right.
the warlord. So I will stay here and loot you again, Badgers.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow.
Choose not to ambush.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, so we're basically seeing Warlord do the opposite game plan of Badgers,
Nice,
which is
use one.
Warlord's working on action economy
And I
to
want
the
T,
to
which
the
one?
detriment of
Advance
his
one
board
more
position.
Right.
Do you want me to grab it or do you want to hand it to me?
I got it. There you go.
Thank you. All right.
I just feel like this isn't going to pan out. Because what are you going to do with these action? Like, you have an action economy now, but, like,
Okay.
to what
The
end?
drill, we're looting here.
You've got
Right.
No ambush?
5 units on the
No
board
ambush.
and no
This,
buildings.
take
Like,
the
you've
T.
got no recruiting going on.
That'll be a point.
I mean, you picked up your prowess is up to 2 now, and it's at the threshold of going to 3. So that's a little bit of extra recruiting in that way.
Right.
Which
But
lets
yeah, I
me
mean, you've
have
you're
one more.
not getting your oppress online at all.
Command the
You're not
hundreds.
establishing
Not
strongholds,
what
which
is it,
means you're not going to be getting
advance
crafting potential in the future.
for
But you are policing badgers, and
one.
I mean, Lord knows they need policing sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is that time, but
Well, you've now also cut off Grandiose from yourself, which
But
Yeah.
I mean, Grandiose isn't amazing, but it's a solid utility
through
food,
them, though,
like
so-
going into the mid to late game.
Elsewhere.
Jubilant is gone now.
because I have the relics. And I have
Jubilant
the
probably isn't
poisons,
a
and
big
already
deal.
beating up
I mean, you
quite
got
a
your
lot.
one big Jubilant. I doubt you really
Real.
want it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that's fair.
There are limits.
I don't know. You only got one ruin, so maybe you do want it. Not sure what we're mulling. Oh, we're second advance. I see.
I'll attack the cat
All right.
in this bottom.
Now we're starting to set up those clearings at least.
ambush.
I think I would have preferred to see the one in the bottom mouse cleared out and leave your force there, just as a wall against badgers moving back in, and then you can come clean up the back line later.
1/1.
Right.
But you know, maybe that would have just tempted badgers
I
to come
think
beat you
that'll
up.
give me-
Who knows?
Just 1 point
Yeah.
and proceed to. So I could insight, put a mob down, but we will not do that. We will just draw the 1 card.
All right, on to cats.
Cool.
Cat's actual first turn.
Right. Right.
This cat started with a bonus sawmill, but no first turn. Weird.
Here.
I mean, this could actually end up being a pretty
I'm
sick
going to,
build your third sawmill, overwork,
Yeah.
build a
that
second
little-
recruiter,
little
and that's a pretty
Yep.
great place to
recruiter
be
tidbit spot here.
at this point of the game.
I'm
I
going
don't think I
to
like that.
recruit.
I don't think I like that recruiter on the relic
I don't on the ruin. Yeah,
or on the ruin.
I would have
Putting
liked
both recruiters there when there's like a realistic chance you might
I'm
want
going
to spread things out and let that get taken later, or at the
Right,
very
my-
least, they're gonna keep coming for it. So.
The big thing I've been harping on is decentralizing your strength as cats. Is like get everything spread out so that you don't take as big a loss when you lose a clearing, and your strength is just
the other move will
more
be
flexible in more
around there.
locations. You know.
Yeah.
up here.
So I would have really liked to have seen like that one closed path between the keep and that fox corner opened up, and then get one of the
Then
buildings up
I
in there,
will,
a recruiter or a sawmill.
Overwork.
so that was build move. I'm going to overwork
Okay.
using the saboteurs.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, not overwork. Get the
Extra.
extra action, whatever that's called.
Action.
Hawks for
Yeah,
hire,
we'll build
according to the digital
Here,
game.
set points from buildings. 2 goes up to 5.
So we've got 2 rabbit workshops now.
It's interesting,
Yep.
but it's. I mean, it's eating up our building slots, which are already
Exactly.
a little scarce.
1, 2, 3, 4 from buildings, and then I bought 2 mob tokens. I totally understand if you guys think that is too far in the past.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Math checks out. Sounds good. to
Okay.
me.
Math checks out.
I'll just say if Guerric wants to pop in and say that I'm completely wrong and miscounted something, I can ask that as a rules question, just in case.
I think we should just put the mob token back. How about that?
Not my favorite option. I'm gonna- Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that one. So that is those actions. An evening, I'm going to draw 1 card, and I'll be done.
Yeah, we're looking at Cat's board position now. It's like And next turn is the big tough decision of where the heck do you go next.
Right.
You have no options. I mean,
And that's why I would have really liked to have seen that spread into the fox corner now before somebody else gets the idea to go up there, particularly rats.
Get 2. I will.
Plus, you'd get that point for opening the path.
Sweet badger points.
No, I'm scared.
The big scary
mean-
badger.
Yeah. Move. I'm going to battle this cat in the corner.
I feel attacked again. No ambush.
Okay. We'll roll.
All right,
Okay.
roll trade.
Double zeros from earlier today.
And then I will build a roost right here.
Charismatic doesn't hate trading because it's low-key buying them more turns
points.
before they turmoil on
And
recruit.
I'll get 2 cards.
Nice building there, sliding it in.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe I'm not able to move out of that clearing without getting at least one
My
more
big
warrior.
assumption here
So
is,
I'll keep that in
or
mind.
my hope is that Birds already
Okay,
has
and camp,
either a
camp, camp.
rabbit
So we're
or
just
a
gonna
bird card
hang
in
it.
their hand. Because
recruiting
sending all those
a
birds
number
into
of
that rabbit
times.
clearing, they've got 2 fox
Am I
in move
recruiting?
and nothing else. And so like their
Right.
forward progression is now done unless something else,
Sure,
and not even
we
just
can
something
recruit.
else, like it has to be
Get one more guy in there.
a
Yeah,
bird or
that's
a rabbit.
a great point. Those 2 foxes in move are a little bit of a liability at the moment without something more
All right.
flexible.
Oh, 2 warriors. Even better. Look at that. That's called stocks. We are crafting. We are not going to craft. We're going to act with the retinue. So, I like to move. I would love nothing more than to move.
Amanda Applesauce, the
Careful to not
unchosen
leave
faction
your
was the
relics
lizard cult.
unprotected, but of course you're thinking about that.
Of course, I'm thinking about that. Do not even worry too much. All right. Only have 3 there at a time. Here's my problem though.
All right, so Tampy's thinking about live off the land
I wanna
and how
save
to
the
avoid
money.
having to pay it.
Those are good. So maybe I just instead I will spend a card to remove this clearing.
All right.
This thing. Get a point there. Now I
Both
can
paths have been opened
peacefully
by
over
badgers
here.
so far, if I'm remembering.
No one will disagree.
Yes.
That
Do I?
that is not the faction the table needs to be getting
Move
blocked.
it.
Right.
I think that's a little dangerous.
Oh, Matt, thanks so
I
much for the
wanna
subscription,
split
man.
it up.
Hey, no
So,
problem.
People just can't farm me multiple times. The warlords in the bottom right clearing. Never mind.
It's Bezos's money anyways, right?
Right.
Well.
Might as well funnel
Yes,
it to
don't worry,
somebody better.
That'll be dealt.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay. Cool.
Amanda Applesauce, this is the first turn of round 3, but yes, it's busy.
Never do
It's a
anything
busy,
to
busy board.
anybody, just to buildings.
It's true. But we're helping each other out here. You got some items from me. I get a point from you.
I was so kind to give you
So
some
I'm going to
items
attack
of
that
mine.
little mob.
When you forcibly
Yeah,
looted them from me.
Not today.
Not today. I do this even though I don't have to, because it's
But
fun.
just wait until my daylight. Oh,
And then get rid of the mob token, get a point.
oh, that's
Whoa.
Just
I'm hurt.
kidding.
Alright, do we
Uh,
delve?
land, That doesn't happen.
I mean, it's
Gather a retinue.
no delve.
10
Okay.
cards. I am going to play.
Didn't
the
even let me
card.
dwell on the point to talk about it. Just on to the next thing.
This one.
Don't dwell on the delve.
I want to move more. I'm put a move.
All right, a second bird into the first move column. That's
We'll
great.
draw
That's pretty much exactly what you want to see for badgers. They have that mobility of
Yeah,
movement
my turn.
before getting into battles and delves.
Exciting. Just go, Matt. Funny. Well, your work didn't last long.
I just like to put down instructions for fun.
Okay. Recruit.
So at this rate, I'd like to see a bidder from Warlord just to get those mobs off the map because they're just becoming a liability at this point.
Right.
We'll get
If you're not gonna
here
go
and
protect
two
them
in.
in
Not
an aggressive
Why
manner,
are you leaving out
because
them?
of
Yeah.
land,
Yeah.
Right.
But here we go.
And we've lost some warriors from all that looting against badgers, so that'll be a nice little
Now
boost
we'll
to our
pick
warrior
a
economy.
mood.
Yeah.
What am I feeling in this moment? My mob tokens have been farmed for points so many times. It hurts.
You don't want to put them there, bud. I'll tell you.
If it makes it feel any better, the loss of action economy on my first turn, having to battle 2 of those hurt even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rough for
Oh,
cats.
I
That
knew
was
it
big time rough
not
for cats. Just completely
completely for
disrupted their
nothing,
tempo.
but
Mm-hmm.
could have been better. All right. Here it is. We're gonna
Picking a mood. I mean, Rowdy wouldn't be bad either. Get your card draw up.
Yeah.
all right.
You're already sitting on 4 cards, though, but maybe they're all...
I mean, maybe we spend 1 or 2 of them on
Barbara.
strongholds and then
Yeah.
just replenish. I'd like
Right.
to see more strongholds to get
The
that backline
bigger
recruiting up.
guy.
Right, exactly. Birds are probably working towards your direction.
Right.
And that
Don't
will allow us to go to
suppose they're
crafting.
going through the middle of the board.
And we got to be bitter because we're bitter for the last
Oh,
time.
we're crafting the hammer and going bitter. So I like going bitter because we were just talking about it. I like crafting the hammer because, holy shit.
Now, yeah.
Okay. No points for that.
That does motivate you to go after ruins more, though, because you really want to double up on your item efficiency. If you get one of an item, you want another of it.
Yeah.
It's not,
And the only other
not
items in a
the
ruin.
worst, just the worst in points, but
That is
we'll
kind of
figure that
counter
out by the end of
to
the
using
game.
bitter. So there's some
Command
sort of
hundreds,
mixed
number of
incentives
times
there.
Up to command, which is 2.
I think my in-laws just arrived because I'm hearing very loud talking from outside of my office.
Okay.
I thought it was yelling at first. I was like, what the heck's going on?
The side guys are back for your internet.
Oh,
They've got a score to settle.
Oh man, that was the most stressful 24 hours, man.
So we can build and discard a card.
All right, we're getting some strongholds out. It
Seems
sounds
pretty
like.
good.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's in mouse, so that's good for crafting.
Yeah, especially
And,
all the
uh,
tea's gone.
Well, okay, actually, yeah, I was slowly coming to that realization as
Yeah.
my eyes wandered upward. That's not great, actually.
You've
But
got bags left, basically,
Oh,
or
you're crafting.
bags.
Alright.
bags and then powers
Yeah.
like League of Adventurous Mice,
Right,
Murian
absolutely.
Broker, etc., which are good, but you're right. The lack of teas is a damper on this mouse crafting.
So we will.
But yeah, Squidmark, I agree. I do like seeing the
The
strongholds.
Badgers
They're less good than they could have been, but they're still good.
recover, these relics pretty soon because of the Lost City. So that's something to keep in mind.
Who's talking there?
Henry,
Henry.
the birds.
Birds. You don't want me to come. You don't want me to come and say hi over in your spot.
Yeah, so Erie's pointing out that if badgers are allowed to set up on those center
I will
3
say, yeah.
clearings, then they will have free recovers,
This is a pretty good place.
forever and ever.
Texas
Right.
or whatever. Oh, wait, this is
Okay.
wrong map.
I just think
Mountain, Texas.
the keepers are already ahead, and they're pretty
Yeah.
bursty from what I've
I-
seen.
But
I can
here's
see
the deal.
that.
Keepers are bursty if they have a bunch of cards. I have 4. That's pretty sad. However, we have some snowbally faction on the
Talking?
other side that have some bigger problems. If they actually have the means to set up and go faster, and I think you guys are better suited to snowballing than I am right now.
Again, what do they follow? I've always actions during this.
I don't think I agree with that. But
I don't think I'll snowball.
Yeah, it feels like it's just table talk meant to deflect
You could go
heat.
into that bunny clearing, and then you can attack the birds, and then I can't move if you rule that.
I mean, I do agree that badgers are in a little bit of a tough spot because their retinue has not been built up over the first few turns. But like they're not actually in a bad spot. They're just not necessarily in as good of a spot as they could be.
Birds and cats seem pretty like steady, you know, and we could benefit from.
That said, the relics they've gotten so far have been from the center clearings, the ones that are sort of most accessible. Having to move out to either edge of the map is going to be awkward.
Right.
Well, I am in third, you know, almost in last.
We know that the point tracker is a lie.
That's true.
I can't hear that. I can't listen to that. These lies points matter.
Than the birds, where I'm only, you know, scoring 1 extra point per turn.
And as I mentioned, I'm not in snowball mode right now. I have one more card than I started.
You have 3 actions. You can go to that clearing and hit each of them once and just kind of keep everybody in check. You got my actions from the early game. You get each of them now, and that kind of balances everything out.
Under level, there are 2 cats at the keep.
There's a lot of talk.
They're just doubled up there. They're very friendly.
It's your game right now. We're just telling you how to play it.
I just like don't have the paths I need. Gotta rule some clearings.
I would say it's way easier to rule clearings, avoiding going to Mountain, Texas.
That is true. All right, we got some.
For those curious, Mountain, Texas is just Utah.
Guys. All right.
I hope Waterman approves. I feel like he'll agree.
I hope he's still here, so he heard that.
We're like Texas, but we got mountains.
All right. First, gonna attack the cat here. Ambush?
Nope.
All right, no ambush. I'm gonna remove this mob token. Get a warrior.
All right, using bitter.
Roll.
Getting that little bit of extra recruit.
Yeah, that's a good little cheap place to use a zoo. But hey, look, a 0/0.
A 0/0.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that though. I didn't want the cat there, right?
That's
So.
awesome.
Yeah, we're trying to set up a press, and it just the dice say no.
Go my way.
There's no way it could happen again.
Were you watching earlier today? Because it did.
Yeah, we had a lot of 0/0s earlier today.
Dang.
Definitely it couldn't happen again because I'm gonna get out of there. Hey cats, remember this in the future. I loved you too much to hurt you.
No, I will remember that you got bad luck and tucked your tail and ran.
Exactly.
All right.
That was super lucky for cats, honestly. They needed time to get into that fox corner on their next action, and that 0/0 literally just opened up that opportunity for them.
Yep. Ooh. Just gonna double back and finish the job.
You go to the very southern mouse clearing, you can kind of threaten either of the other 2 factions that try to move out of there.
That also is more likely to give you the oppress you're looking for.
I mean, I'd like to see a slightly larger rat ball head to the bottom mouse, because that's a lot of soft pressure against Eerie. You know,
Right.
Erie's gonna want to go after the easier badger clearing that rat just moved into.
So this is my final one, attacking ambush.
I choose not to use it.
Cool. Grab another dude.
Yeah, because now Eerie are just incentivized to head for that bottom mouse, and then the only place they can go from there is right into your double stronghold clearing. Yeah.
All right.
That you've gated them into, unless you can talk them into.
Use partisans.
Hey, you talked a bunch about Badger's going into the pass. Let me. Why don't you follow them or whatever?
Awesome.
But
This
I can't
leaves
imagine
me
Erie's
now
plan
at
is to
inciting.
go into
Just
cat
kidding.
territory right
A
now.
prep.
Right. I mean, it's the cats have done a good job of defending it, or making it defended enough that you don't
Yep.
want to go after it.
Yep.
And
Love Shard, he could have opened
Card
the clearing
and-
at the cost of a card. Rats are a little like card poor in general, but he had the card for it.
Yeah.
There's some wood. There's some wood.
All right, we have 3 wood on the map and no open
And
building
I'm gonna take
slots
out
in
the
our
wood that I
current
apparently
clearings.
didn't actually spend last
Yeah, I don't think he
because
actually had
I
that
don't like
third.
cheating.
I
Oh.
So,
yeah.
sorry about
Oh.
that, team.
I was about
I
to
appreciate
ask
it.
that, but he caught it because
Just
last
trying
turn
to mix it up a
he
little bit. I'm gonna
didn't
go
get to
ahead and
overwork.
Discard
Right.
a card. Let's put it in the right spot, I guess.
Oh,
Here
are
we go.
we?
To remove a pass
okay.
there.
There it goes.
That's worth a point.
The way he was starting to grab the mouse dom, I was like, uh-oh, are we about to see another dom play?
And then I'm going to build.
Like, we're not at 10 points yet, but are we stealing it for a reason?
And this time I'll actually spend the wood just to mix it up a little bit.
Just to mix it up.
That is worth 2 points.
Nice.
Dang, cats are
Good, and
roll.
rats went the other
Cats
way
love
for
mountain
now. Although they'll certainly come back
Let's
next
see
turn.
here, and then I will.
Unless Erie actually have Erie move in, but that might only be good for cats
Before I did
because
my actions,
rats will
I
have to
meant
defend
craft
themselves
this.
rather
Okay,
than
if
go
I go
deal
back and
with
do that now real
cats.
quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I don't think anything
Cool.
new was revealed. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna craft me some coffin makers.
It goes
Oh.
in your crafted improvements.
That's
Coffin
true.
maker
Yeah,
craft.
That's reasonable.
All right, so that's why he was setting up for the double bunny. He's going after
There we
Coffin
go.
Maker.
Right.
Yeah, we'll leave it over there. That's
It's a
fine.
good. Hey, today,
That's
Yeah.
pretty
good card to have.
Hey, right.
Props to whoever made that. I'm impressed. Then I will recruit.
It makes that turn 1 delay even sadder too, because if they started with that coffin
And,
makers, which I feel like we can assume maybe they did.
Probably,
I
yeah.
can only remove one
They
card.
would have had coffin
Am I
makers
mixing that up?
last
That
turn
is correct.
and just
Okay.
that much more potential points.
hmm
I'm gonna move.
And this is low-key going to be a lot of disruption for Badgers, who
into
sometimes
the
remove and replace warriors in the same
Oh
turn.
yeah,
And-
true.
In recognition of your kindness, my cat warrior will leave that fox clearing and
Oh.
come back up here.
I kind of like
Solid.
that.
You.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
I'll fill your coffin makers for you soon as payment.
What was the other march?
Other march was from mouse into the
Let's
pass. He
see
moved
here.
2
Got it.
to defend the pass a bit.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
So, priority on crafting the coffin makers removal cards, everybody.
Yeah, well, Bird's already put 1 saboteur
Oh, I'm
into
just
their
saying
decree
for
as their first.
the future, if
turn,
you draw one of the
so-
3 cards.
Yeah,
remove coffin
and
makers.
No, don't worry
cats,
about it.
did they spend that saboteur?
They're
I remember
fine, don't
them
worry. Yeah.
starting to. Did
I
they
drew
follow
with
through on
an
that, or did they
anti-card,
take it back?
So I am good to go.
They
Okay.
did
I'm
spend a
putting
bird card.
I think it was the
bunny
saboteur.
card in-
Hey, there's that bunny from
Yeah,
the.
before
you
Thank
do.
Yep.
goodness.
Yep. There it is.
And I am going to craft a crossbow for a point.
Okay. That's a fairly safe point. Warlord probably doesn't
Yeah.
want that from you.
No,
Yeah.
not at this point.
Okay.
Try your luck on the relics
I
first, maybe.
will recruit 2
Where you go.
guys here.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh.
Move fox move. Other
It's
fox.
just a burn moves.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a bird moves. Going on military parade.
Yeah.
And ooh. Well, bunny move. Let's see, where do I want to go? Let's go. Actually, I'll bring another fox over here. And I'll
Yep. Just like we thought.
Sorry, rats.
Sorry.
Go for
And
the
then
easy
I
slot,
will,
right?
Yeah.
battle
They're not bothering with it yet. They got the recruit
cat here.
later too. Like they can pivot
They're pretty
in
agile.
a future turn to still
Any
go up to the
ambush?
pass and deal with
Nope,
Stone
no
Seekers
ambush.
if they go up there. So.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Dang, what a roll.
Wasting the good rolls
Lad,
on
more
the
like two.
the unnecessary
Lone
fights.
cat.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then I will build a wrist for 3 points.
Yep, that's pretty much exactly how I thought that turn would
I
go.
think I've been in 9 battles so far, and I've survived one of them. It turns out cats having 9 lives means they live 1 out of 9 times. Okay.
Hey, Badgers, you realize you got
And then
two.
I will draw 2 cards.
Oh, sorry. They're hanging out. Not
Let's
unconscious
go.
workers.
No
All
worries.
right. And camp. Can't do that. Decamp.
Nice
Don't want to
setup,
do that.
birds.
Nice setup, birds.
Thanks, brother.
Recruit. I don't want to. And I won't. Simple as that. Craft.
You can't make me.
I also don't want to, so I'll continue not doing that.
What are we doing without
What's
recruiting
next?
though? You only have the 3
Life.
warriors.
Yeah.
You
You
Act with Brent.
do not have a way to make a move at this
multiple
point.
times.
You do rule, but it's
Twice,
it's
even.
by one
And
point of
somewhere
rule,
I
and it
can
leaves
move
you
where I'll rule.
Right. I mean,
Moving
moving
doesn't
out
seem like
then
the
locks
best
you into
idea.
wherever.
right, right.
Like we need to build up
I can
so
move
that
on.
we have the
the future mobility once you get out of that one.
fortitude to continue moves.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, we want to defend those relics,
Move
unless
right.
we're getting those off the map this turn somehow.
These boys are gonna attack me. Move up.
This is looking rough for Badgers.
Except more relics, but I can't really.
I mean, it's
get
a lot like the game we saw
Come
earlier
on,
today.
bud.
Badgers in such a high
Cardboard right
reach
here.
game, and a game with so many red factions, they can just be
We're
squeezed
building
out of
that,
it.
Don't worry about it.
Right.
Very peaceful cat. Sequad, in fact.
These cardboards are the things that make it be way more than 2 boys soon now.
I don't have the ability to like follow up on that. That's my problem. Like
fair.
my plan has been to demonstrate that I don't have any action economy, so that you guys are like, hey.
And now I don't have action economy.
But the con of that is I have no action economy. So you see the predicament I'm in.
I mean, is that task failed successfully right there?
Right.
And all the slots I need are kind of filled up at the moment.
Man, I mean, what
Definitely
do you
gonna
do
move
as
it. I'm
Badgers?
definitely gonna recover one and just eat it because I'm kind of scared that a ball is gonna come and ruin everything. This feels bad only recovering.
I don't know why they would though at
Because then
this
you really
point.
need to
Like
move.
you don't even have the you share the lead at
Uh,
this point. I don't feel like there's any. You would easily talk
Do I battle
me
the birds?
out of punching Badgers anymore. You know what I mean? If I were in this game as any of these
The
other
birds
factions.
have a pretty
Right,
good
but the reason to do
setup
it is
and
because
point scoring
those
mechanics.
relics are 2 points each, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not even about the policing, it's just about the greed.
Right.
I just need to build.
And that's where
something
Warlord
that
is
these
just
enchantments
eyeing
go somewhere.
that clearing right now. So, I mean, you got to do something.
All right.
Yeah, this is where, like,
I'm gonna do something spicy.
not having a strong action economy and not having
That's how it
consistent
is sometimes.
card drop to this point, like
Removing
storing
the
up
two
cards at least to
over here.
recruit with, is
Moving the
really,
relic over here.
really biting. Okay, so we're gonna
One behind.
beat up Warlord before he can beat you up, maybe?
I am not going to use the other move because I can't move anyway.
That
Not gonna
seems
battle
like it's
Dell.
not going to work to me.
I'd like that a lot more with one extra
I
battle.
will
With only a
move
single
it.
battle, that's
Right.
Guide
You're not going to do lasting
disappears
damage,
forever.
and the Warlord has killer prowess,
that's
and
3
you
points,
got they've got
correct.
plenty of strongholds on the map now. Like
Yeah, and so you'll lose the.
there's going to be plenty more.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not
rats
even-
on the board.
we're not even battling. We're just moving over there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Just
Just give him
Yeah, it's fine.
not one solid
then
target.
I
Make him
will
waste
look
actions
over
to
at
kill
what-
all your stuff.
At that point, though, why leave the Badger behind? I mean, take it
Yeah.
with you. You're getting that other relic off the map.
Covered. You see the
So
plan.
make the one that you leave harder to
And-
remove.
I have one more card.
I mean, it's possible.
Or it's
It's possible Tampy doesn't realize he can recover without a warrior in that clearing.
Hmm.
I guess I'll put it into move. Yeah. Mouse. Yeah.
Kind of feels like Badger's best hope here is
Okay.
a board
sure
wipe
was a turn.
and then recruit up
I guess,
or something.
cards.
So they board wipe, they get their bounce back mechanism. They get
Wow,
a way station and a Badger on the edge.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do.
Right.
No
You
mob.
just want to
thank
get out of the
goodness.
center at this
Recruit.
point.
Right.
Prowess 3.
Warlord looking scary.
Yeah.
Behind on points, but ahead on
Right.
action economy.
Yeah, with the amount of tokens that will be on this board, with the right amount of warlords and action economy, they could swing very quickly.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
I was just checking around, and it turns out the ear does not have any birds in supply.
Oh no,
So
they're all
might-
stacked over to the side.
if we're
No,
careful.
I have them all out here just so I can see.
Oh,
them.
that makes so much more sense. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Where are
Never
all the
mind.
birds? Yeah.
Aha! I'm out to ruin you. Oh wait, you're fine. Shit. I just...
Like, wait.
Coconut Take. I don't know if this is Trickster's first time playing Warlord. I know Trickster is a prolific digital
Okay. I
player.
know you're just trying to help.
So
me out.
unless Trickster did some extra training in TTS, I would expect Trickster to not be familiar with the Marauder factions.
Mhm.
And yeah, Tampy has explicitly said that he has no experience with the Marauder factions.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah,
It's way too far in the past, but I forgot.
I don't know if
about
there's a
the
point to
makers
that,
for
just,
bird battle. I apologize.
just exposition.
You didn't die. Did you? Did you lose? Warrior?
No. Wasn't there a bird battle against the warlord, or was that the previous? Oh, that was the previous turn.
I
Sorry.
don't think there has been yet.
Yeah, there's a single cat in there. I think that's the only
Not
battle.
making-
That was the one. Yeah, that makes sense.
I battled against the cats and I rolled a 3-0, so I didn't lose
Yeah.
anything.
Alrighty. Need to pick a mood. Apologies. Got a big man. Everyone. I don't even know who had won a bop. Everyone's doing pretty good.
I was kind of about to say a similar thing, which is that I can't say I think anybody's ahead right
I think
now.
if Badger.
Yeah, I mean,
Like the points or whatever, but like everybody's board presence is doing enough
Yeah, they have
For-
this.
and has enough
that's,
drawbacks of like
like,
they're all in the same position, which is like I've got all my stuff and now
It's 2
I have
points,
nowhere
right?
else to
So
go.
I would just-
Yeah.
I think
like the
Then,
I think the argument would be to go bop Eerie because Eerie are the most aggressive
But
like
he's
foil
to
to
lose
that.
Warlord, and they're about to
I mean,
just
they're
come right
after
into your
doing, like,
territory
seven
anyway,
right
most
turns,
likely.
like,
So just
And I think
preemptively
the more-
curb that.
Yeah.
The more
would be
people
my
decide, the
thinking.
better.
Scary at all.
I wonder why you think that.
I like
Alright.
working with.
Maybe you do it by going after that bunny clearing with
Cats,
two
like I said
birds
before,
and a
cats
roost in
are
it,
way more
so that he
powerful
then
than
is
I
incentivized to
am.
head back there
In my
and build there instead of moving east.
I don't think
Further,
the cats
yeah.
are very snowbally.
No, the opposite of snowbally.
All right. Crafting.
All right, looks like we're going stubborn. So fights in the future. I'm crafting a bag. Yep, there's those mouse strongholds, bringing you up that threshold from 2 to 3 command.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to do 3 in combination of
I mean, you could dunk
moving,
on the
battling,
keep
and
right
building.
now.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if that's the
In
path to
battles
success
with my
for
warlord,
yourself,
I take a
but
lot-
actually, I mean, there's so. I mean, obviously, assaulting the keep is contentious in many circles. I've sort of been of the mind that, particularly in this sort of situation where you're warlord and you're facing off against cats in a very dense map,
yeah.
the sooner you can get rid of the
All
keep,
right.
the more you're going to keep cats' warrior presence down in the
Yeah.
mid to late game because they won't be able to field hospital anymore.
We're just
Right.
gonna battle the badgers in
So
your
there, I think there's
That
an
makes
argument
sense.
for doing it.
here.
I mean, right now.
I mean, it's going to make you an enemy of the table, but
I'm like,
I think there's an argument
I
for
don't
doing
have that
it.
much infrastructure. I don't got
Yeah, but
that
it's
much.
2 points for me too.
All right, you sure you want to do that?
I guess. Yes.
Okay, here's your ambush.
Oh
Oof.
my. Oh my. All right. So that is not.
I feel like he announced that
possible
at one
but
point.
not-
I think so. I mean, I think
The-
Tampy was doing everything in his power to prevent this fight from happening.
Yeah.
Did we see 2 rats get removed?
Okay.
So
No,
I
but-
lose.
Oh, we have stubborn. We have stubborn.
And
So only
you
one
lose an
died.
additional one.
All right.
It should have gone to coffin makers though.
Using rabbit partisans.
Sounds good. So you get to discard all
Rough life.
non-rabbits or something?
Although,
Yep, which is just one of them.
actually, that would have been.
It's the
closer
other
to
ambush.
Oh, he was.
All right.
Tampy was sitting on the mouse ambush, spending it to activate
So
rabbit
you get
partisans.
Hey, coffin makers, my bad. I stole your boy.
There he goes. He just fixed it.
Yep, nice.
So that should be 2 over there, I think.
And that brings us up to a point, which is nice.
Wow.
Cats getting their value.
Again to me here? How
Yes.
cruel of you. How absolutely devious.
Things are quickly falling apart for the Badgers.
Yeah,
Although, we talked about the board wipe maybe being good, but I saw
Well,
Amanda
before
in
anyway.
chat earlier said, I don't know if any of the edge clearings are even good for
that,
Badgers at this point.
no, they're not.
He's a guy too, I guess.
I'm just sort of throwing things out there in the hopes that
Wherever
it's.
you want and get 2
For
points.
sure.
Yeah, it's a rough place for Badgers. This feels like
Wait, why would
one of
you-
those
why
games
would
where you
you
see
lose against it?
moles
Use
sort of
rabbit
collapse on themselves by not getting
Yeah.
established in the early game. I think we're sort of seeing that with Badgers right now, which is
Unless
rough.
you choose Not to do it, of course.
I
It's very
absolutely
rough.
choose to do it.
How about this?
And we've said a lot in the previous games that they are
Oh,
one of the most complicated, if not the most complicated
I'm
factions
already
in
at
Root
this,
now.
Like the back
Yeah.
foot right now.
Whoa,
you
do
putting
want me
that
to come
somewhere
get
else-
these Other guys too?
Honestly, that's just like knocking me out for this, and then now you have to deal with the birds and the cats, and they have full reign. That seems bad for you too.
True, and if I let you go off the map, then you can come back wherever you want.
Yep.
Who wants these? Let's see.
Rough.
So I just
That's
bumped myself
rough.
up 2, and
There is actually an argument to keeping it in the south so that he keeps splitting his efforts all over the place.
Yeah, chat. This is just where Tampy was put in a really awkward
Interesting.
situation in the
not
draft
a bad idea.
because his choice was either
And also,
lizards
if
in a
I
terrible
play this, he's
spot
gonna be battling,
or
right?
badgers in an also
Yeah,
terrible
put it
spot.
As far away as possible.
It was pretty lousy either way because of the way other people set
Scatter
up.
to the winds.
This seemed pretty far by keep over here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But then there's 3 relics there. That's almost like
Yeah.
a blessing.
Squidmark, it was the very bottom mouse because, as I recall, lizards have to be not adjacent to a homeland if possible, and that was the only clearing that bottom mouse
I think
that was not
we'll
adjacent.
There.
That single slot.
Wow, they're
Mouse
not all
clearing.
next to each other. All 3 of the same type. That's so good.
Ooh.
I,
Good
I'm so
call.
sorry. everybody. I really don't know how to do this effectively right now. um,
That's the other reason I was fine giving you the hit anyway, because it's all good. for me.
If you go like over here, then he's only like 1 clearing away from.
Yeah, Squidmark, the one Erie's in, with only a
Adjacency.
single slot.
You know what I mean?
Not the
But
corner.
correct me if I'm wrong.
In the opposite corner over here.
So
Keep it
Trickster's
away.
talking themselves out
I
of
want him
this
coming into me.
forest
He's already,
right next
he's
to the
already
keep.
unhappy
So
with
they're like,
me.
oh, but that puts 3 relics in one thing. But there are 3 different kinds of relics. So
Right.
that doesn't
I'm not gonna
mean
go towards
anything,
you
right?
'cause
Like
I
it's
have
that's
no
a
means
lot of
doing that.
things have to happen to get all 3 of those
All
relics out of that
these are
forest.
all
Right, I mean, it's-
to the same.
It's not. You're not
right
grouping
here, which is
relics of
really
the same type. You're putting it next to the
Right.
keep, which is obviously
So I
like
put it over
Yeah.
a difficult place to
even
get
though
it
they're
out
more
from.
the same.
I think it was the right play to
Yes,
put it
that-
up there, and I think putting it
that-
here, doubling up with that
Not
jewelry. I mean,
bad.
I don't know that it's going to end up
Maybe
mattering
it's
in
a
this
good
game, but if
Sure.
it
Yeah, at
does,
this
that's probably not the place to
Oh
put
my
it.
goodness. Okay.
There they
Yeah,
go.
That's
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no
I like that more.
It's over.
Okay.
You like
For the reason you
middle
mentioned.
right there better.
It's fine. It's fine.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, poor Tampy.
So I've just battled twice, so I have one more thing I could do for my commanding phase or whatever. Seems like a move.
I will
Oh,
say,
that's why
like,
I'm hearing that.
I'm probably coming.
I was hearing a
you
weird
know,
noise. I
up
couldn't
here,
figure out what it was. I just figured it
so,
out.
You know, if you have
My baby.
less
No, it.
water,
I have this funny thing where if my
not really
phone
that
is
much.
near my my Go XLR Mini or the
Oh.
headphone cords, I get like pulses of static
Yeah.
when the
right.
phone signals come in. And I've got a headphone splitter so that Lily and I can both listen. And it was laying on the table next to the phone. I was like, my phone is so far from my mixer. And
Where do you see yourself in 5 turns?
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, Trickster's really taking his time to think this through. I don't know that it's as tough a position as he seems to think it is.
You've built up such an action economy that like you're never gonna like really need all 3 of those actions. So it's like you can maneuver your things around later if you need to. You're gonna be all right. Probably.
Right.
You've got this corner on lock, and at this point you're almost like more about kind of
So I want to rule.
defending that. What you want to get up to, getting up to 5
So I'm
for a
only gonna
press is
roll
Right.
always kind of ridiculous. And on this
3
matchup,
damage is
just
2
no,
points,
give that
so
dream
it's
up.
only
It's gone.
3,
So
might as well
lock
be
down
3,
3
right?
and then do the other things you need to do reliably while never really losing those 3 clearings.
I agree.
To me, is kind of your success story here.
No, yeah, I absolutely agree. I'd love to see like what he's doing, like, you know, getting your warriors in the right positions. I'd like to see a stronghold dropped on that bunny, and then maybe a tactical
Alright,
like
we're
move out to battle, move
sorry,
back in to
Right.
defend it, sort of thing.
Right.
So that was the move. 2 guys up. This is the first of advancing.
Lash out
so
at the
against
middle of Erie
the
like we talked about
bunny,
earlier.
attack,
Maybe snipe that
normal attack the birds.
rabbit clearing.
Okay.
Intercept kind of
Ambush.
there.
All right.
Or roll a 0-0. I guess that's also an option.
Same. Second time.
They've got
0-0,
another.
same.
Or that was their advance, right? So
wow,
they're done
we'll do
actually.
that.
No, that was the first advance. We have
You're right.
2 more.
You're right.
2 more.
Okay. Now we're gonna do another attack, same style, same place.
And I mean, we didn't even leave a rat behind in that bunny, so we have to move back there with our third.
An ambush again.
Right.
Okay.
Like, there's no world where we give up that oppress.
That's
Right.
why
Oh, the 2-0 is annoying.
Brutal.
It was
Alright.
almost a 3.
Because now you don't even do your job of opening that up for Erie.
Yeah.
Like, you're
No,
just
that's
harassing them.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Maker, thank you.
All right. So now,
I don't feel like we saw a lot of use for stubborn
I'm
with
gonna-
only.
loot you.
Well, I guess we saw it against the Badgers, didn't we?
Bird.
Yeah, they.
Ambush.
I forgot
Okay,
about the commands
I'll
for a
snag
second there.
that. Gives me another one.
Oh, we're
Oh, they
using...
did take the.
All right, we're going for
Crossbow.
the looters with that third. Oh, because it gives us another
Yeah.
prowess.
Yeah.
Now
Shuts down stubborn though.
Immediately
Left the
cash
guy
in.
in the bunny clearing.
I like the immediate cash in. I like the looting of defenseless base because that means you still get to remove it.
Yeah. And I mean, if you ever pivot back into more inciting,
Just kidding.
you
no,
could still get
no
the
harm, no
hammer,
foul,
right?
and I
And
can still
and
move
drop
with the rule.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
crossbow if you need to.
I mean, worst case scenario, this is just setting up a good lavish in a turn or two.
So final advance.
I guess you could be greedy and try to wipe out the Badgers here, hoping you get your 3 clearings that way, rather than heading back to the bunny
Let's see.
for the guaranteed
Who's gonna watch
press.
out for the cats? Nobody is. It's got to be me. Huh?
The lack of building spaces are going to work out for the cats. Don't worry
That's
about
not wrong. That's been my thought this whole time.
It's not wrong. That said, Warlord's doing a good job of opening up building
Yeah.
slots for
They
cats.
need to get back. They
Lots
do
going
still
on
need to
around
retreat back into that rabbit.
Just park yourself there. I think that seems it's a good spot.
All right.
Jerem, I don't think Badgers need to waste anything at the moment. They're already in a pretty rough spot.
4 rolls in a row or whatever, right?
Oh wow. Okay, we're picking the third option.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah, I think those cats need a bopping more than the birds.
Yeah. I'm down to 3 roosts.
Oh wow.
Look, and these
So we
these
don't
cats-
Like this. We don't like this.
We don't like this. The mood of the table is in, and they don't like
Yeah.
that action.
Yeah.
The cats. I'm not gonna
Someone
pull
didn't
back
like
here
that.
No matter what. I need some
I mean, I didn't hate it. It was aggressive, but you're
Honestly,
like we were talking about
yourself
before.
with
It's
the
going
bunny.
after
That's
the biggest
plenty to the
like
cats.
military might that's opposing you
Yeah.
on this map.
Mhm. I don't know though. I feel
And they
like
they probably don't hate you
now
opening
they
up
can
building
still move
slots for them.
easily
So
out
like
of
it's
bed.
I don't hate it.
Still have more points
Yeah.
than me.
The fact that I think it means if they had gone there, it means they cannot get back to
Right.
that rabbit clearing though, and that's wide open for cats. And so Cat
No. I feel
dumps
like,
a couple
Garrett's
buildings in
probably
there
saying
For
with
sure.
the intent to lose
Okay,
them,
Right.
and just goes from
But
there.
as only one location, that was just.
I mean, that would be the argument to move back. Is you're saying I'm doing this
don't
to
know, I
police
feel
cats
like
without
Yeah.
attacking them. I'm
Cats
blocking their
more,
building
not
slots by
gonna
moving
lie.
back, and then it's getting you
It's
your
just the
your
gut
extra press
feeling,
point.
Like big.
I feel like
It's keeping your army in a protected spot.
Yep.
A lot of
if you want to be
data too.
if you want to be safe, like the keepers, you only have to roll a 2 to try and get the oppress points up.
Silent Echo.
Everywhere else-
The unchosen
everywhere else
faction
you
was
have to get
lizards,
super lucky.
So birds.
and
are
it
we
was
gonna-
and there
are
was
you gonna
there was the only
go
location that could be
on your
picked
turn or
was
what?
this single slot mouse. It was rough.
I haven't even thought about it, honestly.
I sympathize
'Cause I mean,
for
like,
Tampy.
I'm
If I
probably
knew
not. I'm
that-
not gonna try and like kill your warlord or like go all out. I can tell you that. I might, I have to battle every turn, so I don't. I mean, it might be you if I have to battle you there, honestly. But like,
What about?
All right, so Eerie
my
making
bottom-
sort of a
my
truce
mouse
with Warlord,
clicker?
promising
Is
not to
that-
go
is that
after
in your
him
protection
if
with
he's out
the
of the way.
Warlord package, or
Right.
are you gonna go for that?
I'm not going for this. No.
That's pretty nice. So what's the worst that happens if I kill the Badgers? Because they can go anywhere.
I mean, it may not be up to
What's-
Eerie, so
what's
this could
their
just be a matter of convenience.
Recovery mechanic.
True.
Basically, I'm already behind. I place a camp and a warrior anywhere I want. Here's the deal, though. Again, I have been bopped. So you're just doing this basically specifically because you want to like super bop me, and that means that I have no chance of enforcing
Wow,
later
that's
against.
Well,
so-
it's not. It's not really for the bop. It's for the point from the way station
Yeah, it's
and
more like 2
to
points.
increase the chance of oppress.
But like, there's more to just points in this game. You
It's
got
not about the money. It's about sending a
Yeah.
message.
Whoa, whoa.
Actually, no, it's the reverse in this case. It's about the money. It's about not sending a
It's a lie.
message.
Tell me how I make points next turn.
It's not about. Yeah. Anyway, I already
You
butchered
can
it.
relocate, like over here if he, destroys that, and
Alright.
there's 3 relics.
All right, I do.
No. If I do that, then I'll lose the card, and then I don't have any cards in my hand. I can't do anything. I can't add additional cards to my hand.
Wait, how does
will not
Tampy have
make
no cards
points
in?
next turn.
Oh, right. He
So,
used the
what
ambush and he
other
used
people
the.
will be-
Time for me
Yeah.
to be an amateur
Yeah, so he has no
for
recruits
double
on his
seven.
turn.
I mean,
Oof.
I'm not going to get hit very hard no matter where I go. Even
And
on.
Trickster, if you want safe press points, you can go back to the triple bunny clearing, and that will also prevent me from building into there. So it checks me.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta think it's
What
in
I'm
the
saying,
table's
man.
interest.
Doesn't
I gotta think
create
it's in the table's interest to release
Hey,
the
Kat,
pressure
what
on
are you doing,
Badgers a bit.
please? I need you
Yep.
to do something. so it's
Just
not
go
me.
park
What
in
are
that
you gonna do,
3
Cats?
slot rabbit clearing.
I mean, it depends on where that giant
And
army
it
is.
walls off cats, which is
Oh my
really the
goodness.
only thing you need to do
But, I mean,
then.
yeah,
You
Yep.
get meta points
This is
for
the same one, and it's
policing
got checks as well.
cats,
Quote unquote.
and then you're in a position to still deal with them
Alright.
next turn. You're literally
Everybody
adjacent to the
better
keep.
remember
Right.
So
this
being there threatens the
generosity
keep,
from
and Cats
the
doesn't get to get
See,
any
you know why my
goofy
turn's
stuff
taking so
going
long,
on.
right?
You
know
keep
why.
them in check.
I'm stubborn right now. It's hard to convince me, but even
The
after
commentators need to want more blood and violence.
Eventually. should have just left one guy there, but whatever. All right, moves in. Insight, nope. Oppress, 3 clearings, gets 2 points.
Can't believe we still have 3 uncleared
Alrighty.
passes. on the
I
board.
know. We saw this in some of the
Well,
previous
one
mountain
card.
games where people just wouldn't open them, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
it's
thing I
just
have the
leaving
crossbow
points on the
for me to
table,
stab it again.
literally.
Okay.
All right, on to Cats.
I will populate the 3 wood. I'm going to craft using the workshop in the
Uh-oh.
path clearing and craft myself a little bag.
All right, getting that last bag.
Thought that was gonna be our coins.
And that is.
That would have been a lot better.
I'm so sorry. I grabbed the wrong card.
Oh, we have 2 bags in hand. One of them's
Wow.
a bird.
That's the right one.
It does make more
That's
sense.
good.
We do need to clear out Coffin Maker before we do things.
I do coffee makers.
Thank you. Yeah, coffee maker, so that's 1 point, and everybody can grab their pieces back.
Nice.
And you have
If that can stick around, it's gonna pay dividends for Cats.
Yeah. That one was sadly
There's
like
only 1 point,
one.
don't worry, and I'm sure it'll be 7
Yeah, it was like
points
1 or
longer.
2 warriors away from the 2 point, which is always just a
Disappointing.
little,
Yeah.
little disappointment.
Okay. I'm going to build a recruiter
Nice. Good spot for it.
Costs 2 wood. And brings me 2 points.
Gets our draw online.
So you've built twice so far, or what actions have you done?
I just built once.
And
Yeah, built a recruiter.
So you've only done one action so far?
Correct. Yeah. Everything else was crafting and placing wood and then coffee makers.
Yeah, so
I
Squid.
don't know. Now is when I feel extra sad that we didn't let that recruiter
Then
die
I'm
earlier.
going to.
No,
I think
I-
it absolutely would have been worth it to let that recruiter die, get the 3-slot mouse clearing in the middle of our stuff. Like,
Or the workshop, like either of them, open them
Yeah.
up.
More over there.
Squidmarks in chat is giving the idea of sort of forcing it now by backing off from the Lost City, moving those 4 warriors out of there,
Yeah.
and giving up the workshop. And I like that idea a lot. I mean, we can move back in, we can get that slot if we're lucky, and like
Okay,
we
and
wait 2
then,
turns, maybe Rats put 2 slots in there for us by opening up
Yeah.
that ruin,
right.
I had a plan and I'm forgetting it. I apologize.
and that would give us a chance to reinforce the keep. Like we'd move those 4 back into the keep,
Right.
so that we don't have to worry
If
about
in
that.
doubt, just go for overwork.
Yeah, that keep is way too
It's-
juicy right now.
It's wide open, and it's got the extra
Yeah.
point from that wood token that's
got
just
the
sitting
card
there.
Exactly.
Hey, you got 2 right there. I think ambush wood is the best overwork wood.
Wish I had one of those too. Oh man, that'd be real nice.
Also, thank you all for being patient with me. I'm playing this random faction for my 2nd time ever.
Alright.
All right, Trickster confirming his 2nd time playing Warlord.
It's definitely a forgiving faction.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a deep faction. You can play it in a few different
Right.
ways. It's very interesting, but
High
it's
ceiling.
it's a very
thought
procedural,
they're, like,
linear
slow-scoring.
style of how you
So,
do
I
that.
don't
So
know,
it's
I feel
hard to
like
do
that's
it
still the same.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like the Irie gets
To me,
the
it seems
points
like
because
this
of the
year's
turn
tournament
around
is
it,
the
and
is
I
the
also
best.
don't
Like
draw very many cards,
everyone
and don't get
being
points for
less
crafting,
familiar
so
with
that
Marauders than they
feels like a
could
bad
be is going to
setup,
do
but
these
cool.
newer Lord of the
Can't
Hundreds
turn
players a
one,
lot
so
more
that's
favors
good.
than it's going to do Stone Seekers.
Yeah.
Next year,
Yeah.
when we're all great at everything,
For now.
Lord of the Hundreds will be this
And,
whole other mind game.
Right.
I will.
And at that point, people will probably be experienced enough with Keepers in Iron that we can start seeing
okay.
those Turbo Badger
Right.
players. I mean, I've played with some of them like in practice games and stuff, and a strong Badgers player is terrifying. It's everything you feared from like Underworld meta
Dang, I got
moles,
bunny dominance,
basically.
and I'm about to pee my pants.
where they just race the game and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
And let's
So yeah,
see.
no mouse move means that one that's locked. Those 4 units are just locked there. They never were going to threaten the strongholds in the first place. They
Yep.
didn't have the option.
So that was just mind games. Look at that, and the other card is Bunny. Yeah.
Wow.
Battle, I guess.
Oof.
Yeah. Seems fun.
I mean, if we don't know what we're doing with it,
And then
I'd like to see it open a path. You know,
Right,
if
yeah,
we're just tossing it
don't
into
put
the
it in there.
decree, then
You're sitting there waiting for a path to open, and yeah.
Makes the
man.
turmoil that much better. No point loss, right?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Okay.
And that's like that could turmoil next.
Fox move.
I mean, I guess they could just go
here.
do random battles up
You're
in
going for the
Uh,
cat's throat, right?
the cat sawmill clearing, but
I kind of know where to go.
Kind of risky. Not gonna lie.
Man, 2 battles up here, you get 2 points, clear the whole thing out.
absolutely not.
Trickster is trying to goad
Do that.
Yeah.
Erie into going after the
Do
cats.
that and just move like 2 guys into the bunny clearing with me, and then it's not a risk anymore.
Oh, that's fair.
We do need to deal with these cats.
I mean, I don't have any building slots anywhere.
What do you
can-
mean? If you left the mob tokens, I could have given you 2 more, and you didn't.
Yeah, they missed that opportunity.
I don't. Does like removing these actually hurt them? Because that just opens up their building slots. I don't know.
I mean,
That's
it's wood.
rebuild.
Actually, that's
They-
true. Maybe
they
you
use
just go
wood,
bop
use wood.
the warlord.
Yeah, you're close to that threshold with cats
How
where
about
you
just
don't attack
bop
them.
anyone then?
Right.
You just keep the wall, hold the line,
Yes.
and you're fine. Like you'll survive. But the second
Leave the
you
cats,
Okay.
take out the
do
badgers,
too
they
much,
reset
the
next
only
turn.
thing I think is allowed right
Challenge
now
happen.
is storming the keep because it's a single building spot,
Okay. I'll do this.
clearing.
I'll do
And you can keep some units
I'll
off the
actually
board if you
do
need to,
here.
at the very least, police
Okay,
cats'
my first
units,
box
not
move
necessarily their
will
buildings.
be
Yeah.
here. And then
I mean, there's almost an argument for Erie going after Warlord right now, so that Warlord doesn't have the army to go after the keep. If your goal is to keep a sort of parity
Everything
in the
yeah.
meta.
No, wait, I actually can't do that. I'm sorry.
Some would say entanglement.
Yeah. Okay, so recruiting here. Did I have 2 here?
Chat's asking who we think is winning
First fox
right now.
move is here.
Not Badgers.
Not Badgers.
That's
Second
maybe all
fox
I can say.
move,
Things are looking good for the Warlord. I feel best about
Yeah.
them.
I mean, I guess if we're looking at a thing where everyone's building up good walls,
and I'll bring
Warlord
this
is the
guy.
one who can gain the most from
Okay.
doing something with those
The,
units.
Mhm.
first
Whereas
bunny move
birds and cats
is gonna
usually
be
are only
one over
using
here.
their warriors to just
And
keep things off
my
their
second
stuff and
bunny
hold
move
their kind of point accrual.
Right.
is
But
gonna
Warlord can
be-
actually go digging for points.
Right.
Or actually, I'll move 2, and then I'll just move back. All right, that's fair. Okay,
Yeah.
and then I
Warlord has the
add
benefit
over
where
here.
it isn't required to be expansionist. It can hold a
Right.
territory and then it
Oh,
can
that is interesting.
be a little
Keepers?
a
3-0.
scalpel that goes out and attacks other people
Friggin'
where necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the Badger wipe.
I'll deal a hit, I guess.
Throw this guy in here.
You're
you-
doing Rev
you-
Parsons?
Yes.
They throw
Coffee
him
makers.
coffee.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting
Thank
about that. Okay, and then my second bunny battle will
Did
be...
you get the point for that just now?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Oh, you did move one into the Warlord.
My second bunny battle will be here.
I liked that wipe more when it was going to
Oh
put
my
Badgers
goodness.
up in the cat corner,
Sorry.
the fox
Yeah.
corner.
All right.
Putting it down in the Erie, it's at least it's
Let's
less
see.
dense down there now.
Okay. Fighting. Wow, another 3-0. That's pretty nice. Oh, coffee
Wait, why
makers
did-
again.
Wait, what?
Who's your
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, why's that?
Oh, wait.
Where's that bird?
Yeah.
Neither of us lose.
I
anything.
forgot.
Probably not the warlord.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. And then I'll build a
At
roost.
least they got your one guy. Even when I'm on defense, zeros can't get to
Yeah.
your guy. Messes up my turn next turn. So brutal. Come on.
I'll build a roost there. Score 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Draw 2 cards.
Amanda Applesauce. Badgers have no card in hand. They're not recruiting anywhere.
I don't got much. So I get a warrior and a camp somewhere.
Yeah, I mean the best thing that comes out of this is a relocation,
You
and
have
you get to
been
change
box keepers.
which
I will not
face
get to
the way
next
station
turn,
is.
most likely.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Thing is, there's nowhere for me to go beside the bunny I was in, or the bunny with a billion warlords. Here's the deal, keeper.
Oh, because you
Alright,
need
alright,
wait, why do you need to go into bunny?
No, I'm saying there's only 3 building spots, or 3 clearance of buildings: the fox, the
Oh,
bunny,
yeah.
and the bunny. Warlord, are you sincere?
and that warlord clearing isn't actually an edge, so it isn't legal.
Right.
You better stay out of my face.
It's one of the
I
2
need-
non-edge clearings on this
Right.
map.
with an open building slot.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
If all the building
coffee
slots
is
were
the coffee
full,
for me.
would they be allowed to do non-edge, or would they just?
I
That's
think
just
at that
it.
point they're just
You're
out
nowhere near
until
my
an
camp
edge clearing
site.
opens up, if I recall
That's
correctly.
essentially what you're
Imagine-
saying.
Oofa doofa.
Yeah.
Oofa doofa is right.
And you only get one guy.
I
I
got
mean, you
one
can turn
guy.
one of them into a war. You can turn the building into a warrior, right?
Yes.
And then
then
attack
they-
in the bottom fox clearing.
Yeah, it would just be a total lockout.
kill cardboard.
Yeah, and then it's if I do 2 buildings, which I can't anywhere, except for the clearing you're in that you just said you're gonna bot me in, I get 3 cards instead of 2, but then people have 2 points. That's my problem.
So it has to be.
I think
one
you
of
go
those two.
aggressive.
Yeah.
I think you go
Noticing.
aggressive down here. and
Yeah,
try
no,
and
you're
fight
right. So
him.
yeah, this is my only choice. I have to pick.
Fight
one.
him
You're
the
right.
fox.
Yeah.
I literally don't have another
I
choice.
think this one is also an edge. But
Yeah.
I think it's just those 2.
It's just those 2.
Yeah, okay, then yeah. Like, do
Wait,
I
in
go
which
my
case-
existing clearing, or do I go in a new clearing?
I mean, the bunny one, at least you have
I'm
Rabbit
still saying, if
partisans?
you convert that
Maybe?
building
Yeah.
into warrior-
And somewhere to
warriors,
go.
Go
I-
to
maybe you
town
don't
fighting.
Want that though?
I
I
have
don't know.
no cards.
Yeah, Amanda Applesauce. This could very well just turn into a perpetual 3-player game if the table just keeps
That's the
wiping
problem,
badgers.
man.
All right, all right.
With a
How about
single
this? If
warrior
you turn
and a
your-
point
oh, you
available
can't-
to
you can't
everyone
turn
every
your,
single round.
I mean, if-
warrior into a building,
If you
can
play it right, you accumulate cards for a turn or two.
Yeah.
You can
Right.
burst a couple badgers onto the map
Mhm.
and have a little force that maybe gets you back in the game. But
Like,
By then it's too late.
the
I'm
bottom
sure.
of the bird
I
only
think the
makes
nail
sense
is
if
in
I
their
roll
coffin
one,
at
too,
this point.
yeah,
which is, not unlike,
Yeah.
but it doesn't get me anything.
And I have a bird ambush and fox partisans. You know.
Yeah.
well, Nev,
They're really
you
the
say
only
it's just
things
like playing
directing the
crows.
bunny clip.
I do like to say that Keepers in Iron are better
And then,
crows.
like, all right,
So
again, Warlord?
there you go.
I honestly don't really know what I'm gonna do. I
That's
think
what I'm
nobody went for the cats, so somebody has to do it. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
So it sounds like you're going for the cats.
I go for everybody. Look at my actions. That's all I got is actions.
All I'm
Yeah, it
saying
feels
is
like
if you
birds
want an
and
ally
cats are never
taking out the
really
other
gonna
faction,
punch
you need
each
to
other,
not bop me, or else it's just you by yourself.
and don't have like
and then they'll just
any
team
reason
up, bop
to.
you, and then it's
And
over.
so then it's gonna be whoever
That goes for anyone. Like
makes
right now, it's a
whoever gets
2v1,
rid of
you guys can
Lord of the
team
Hundreds, or
together.
whoever Lord of the
So
Hundreds goes
someone's
for,
gotta
like the
give me
other
some breathing
person
space.
will just win.
Yeah.
Through the casual nature of
Sounds
not
good.
being
That's
in all the fights.
That's sort of what happens when Root turns into
Alright.
a 3-player game. It becomes that brittle
so whatever.
state where the moment
What
one
makes-
person
everything's really
like
far away.
creates an
Doesn't
inch,
really matter.
the third faction will take a
I guess
mile.
I'll take a
Right,
jewelry.
Right.
and I
That
guess
could be
I'll
where
get one.
specifically Eerie regrets clearing out
Yeah.
And I
the
can't
badges where they
really
just
do
did, because
anything
all they
because
did
I
is took
want
badges off the
to
map,
have, like,
and Lord of the Hundreds might decide
I
to
can't
direct
leave that space
everything
undefended.
towards the birds.
right?
Yep.
Because
But
I can.
I don't know. To me, it sounds like Trickster's talking
I
himself
recruited a
into
matching way station, so I
splitting
need to have
themselves,
cards
trying to
recruited
deal
the
with
way
both,
station.
which I don't.
The way
I
station.
can't
was just
imagine they'll
gone.
succeed at, but I don't know. Maybe that slowly
turn
accrues
is
them enough
basically
points
passed.
I don't know
somehow.
about putting in a going into
Maybe?
a clearing when you have
Maybe?
to fight in bunny twice.
I honestly don't know.
That's your toast.
But if I go in Fox, he just uses Fox Partisans and definitely clears me out. I at least have the advantage in Rabbit.
There you go. That's fair.
So, act, done, live off the land, no, gather, no, draw 2 cards.
Oh, Tampy, I'm so
Please
sorry.
leave me alone.
All that text, and we don't get to read none of
skill
it.
to live off land. Well done.
Thank you.
Just want to express again how much I appreciate Tampy stepping up and filling an empty seat for tonight's
Yeah.
game.
Are y'all ready for a turn?
You were a godsend. I'm so sorry that this is happening to you in the game.
The draft, for some reason, decided to punish you despite you doing only good for us.
Yep, exactly. Tampy the martyr, exactly.
Hey, pick up. Okay.
That's a lot of rats.
That's a lot of rats, and we're not done. We got to put out those stronghold ones, yeah.
But this guy
Oh,
has
ho,
to
ho,
be
boy.
warriors.
You got to use them
He
this
is a
turn.
lord.
All right, 21 of us.
As a red faction, there's nothing I hate more
Just 18
than a
for
turn
now.
where I was supposed to place
Hey,
more units and I have none
choose a
behind.
different
'Cause
move.
Yeah.
that means I didn't fight enough
Inside
last turn.
rifles.
I didn't
Exactly.
kill your units
Forever.
if you're gonna get them back.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to 3 in the supply, so it's time to get some dead.
So, of course, what would I want? Oh, there we go. That one.
Here we go.
Wrathful. Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
Honestly, Squidmark asking, in this faction makes it draft, which map do you pick? I didn't think Mountain was the wrong pick.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
I got a lot of
the
stuff
way
now.
the faction's
Okay,
set
here
up
we
just
go.
ended up
Drafting,
screwing you.
not happening.
Because, I mean, a slightly different setup, like move a homeland
Commander
one clearing over
So
or
we got
something, and that
three of
it would have been a
those.
completely different ball game. You would not have had that lockout issue you had where your only options for clearings were awful for the factions you got. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Mountain isn't the way, because that can happen. Maybe it's something like Autumn, which is densely connected and less likely to put you in a bad spot. Oh, there it is.
All right.
Yes, please, sir.
There it
Thank
is.
You.
Hello.
Cats didn't defend their keep. Here it comes.
Yeah, we're going all the way to
And they can even, if
We're gonna
they
go all the way.
if they
I
deal
don't
with it
know.
quick, I mean, Cats has
This is
4
a pretty good
cards,
spot.
so
This is
let's
so many
not
points
forget
right
that
here.
this
3
battle
points.
could take some time.
I
2
mean,
3
warriors is
points. Oh my,
sometimes
I need some
We have
points.
just
Wrathful,
enough
though.
with bad rolls.
We have
Oh
Wrathful
yeah,
for an
Wrathful
extra
does
hit.
it actually?
So I can
Nope.
go here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
What's
Sorry,
the
bye,
other
Cat.
guy?
That keep is
Yeah, I
gone.
think I can just go
It
for
might
it.
take a couple battles,
I
but
know,
Wrathful
that's
means
pretty
it's
good
gone.
too, and they would
Yeah.
recover better than the cat.
You're right, though. Sometimes we can see those cats, like, even
Yeah,
just
5
2
minutes
being enough.
just
No,
Just
no,
stick
no.
around, but not. Nah.
Yeah, Wrathful changes the calculus entirely.
You're in second place.
Well, I'm
Let's
actually
see.
below the
Earthier.
Badgers vertically, so that
So wait, this is, you mean there's more points down in the bird territory, right? There's more cardboard down there.
Esoteric pleading for his life at this point.
There's more cardboard down there.
Just go somewhere else. Anywhere else.
I do have a bird ambush, and I have fox partisans.
I got a couple mouse cards to start.
Ed Gibson,
I'm hit here.
it's not necessarily that cats are the biggest threat, but we have spent a couple turns hitting Eerie.
Cats are in
Yeah.
first.
Eerie, you're going to have a hard time finding more slots to build in if we assault the keep and then head back to that bunny to block it off.
It's not really a
Right.
good thing to do.
So we can
honestly,
maybe
like,
eat our cake and have it
if I
too
do
by going
get
after cats and then
there's-
blocking
Exactly.
Eerie.
So
Yeah.
chilling. But, like,
Eerie is not an immediate threat.
if I-
at these 3
They can
spots
maybe
right here.
you can move. The rats have time to move back into this rabbit clearing and keep Eerie walled off.
Yep.
So like
exactly.
Eerie might already be in
Feel free to
trouble,
there too,
and
though.
your only threat with cats at this
Alright,
point
I don't
is
know.
them getting
I
enough
think
warriors
we
on the
can
board to
move
deal
I'm
with
pretty
your
sure I'm fighting
warriors
here.
on the
Is there
board.
any-
Exactly.
So the
Exactly.
keep
No.
is a handful of points
Alright.
and is going to slow down
Three,
some
three,
cat
three.
action. Ooh,
Oh my lord.
2 warriors
Almost
and a
the
wood,
3-0.
probably.
It's 3-0 with the Wrathful.
right.
Okay, give me a point.
Yeah, so something dies. That's the wood token.
goes.
So,
the birds
I've
come
moved
back.
the
We do it
battle.
again.
Now I only have one
We're
more.
gonna chip away at the
um,
cardboard, just one at a time.
One at a time. That's all it takes, though.
What is it called? Like
Command.
commanding thing. Yep.
One more command and then 4 prowess to
Guess
get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
if
my
I-
god.
Trying to think of the bag right now.
Their goal is to have
Sounds
at
like that's
least,
the plan. We're going for the bag.
I would say, 2 advances left to go
And
back into
ambush.
that central rabbit clearing
No ambush.
and send a small force
Wait,
to still go
could've
deal
done
with
this
Eerie.
first.
Like you can literally hit both of them this round.
Yep. Oh.
2-2
I lose
dwindles
2
it a
guys,
bit,
you lose
but
1 guy.
I mean, we knock out another piece of
we
cardboard.
knock out another cardboard. The keep. Does Cats have a
And
card?
you've got
Because of this,
4
so-
actions left down below.
Yeah.
You've got 4 actions.
Yeah, using the field hospitals right now
Yeah, I did
genuinely
throw those
might
down there.
save you if
Okay,
if Rats
I will
decides
lose a
it's not. No, okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Last.
yeah,
battle
what-
going in
what?
again. Sound good?
What's
What-
happening?
I don't understand what's happening. What do you mean lose 1 guy? What?
That's all of it.
They took a bag from Cats. That was a
Oh, that was a loot?
That's 2,
yeah. That was a loot.
a building and
Oh.
But they got it anyways.
And
Okay,
buildings,
fine.
yeah.
so that's
Okay.
Fair enough.
3.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Now
Fair
it's
enough. The
time
loot. Okay.
for
Okay, I get it. Wow.
the advancing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And hey, look, we have an extra clearing now
Realize
for our
this
press.
here. This is just a really. I'm.
Ooh.
Oh,
I mean,
this might be
I've
greedy.
only been pretty-
Yeah, I don't want to dig in
I
anymore
don't
because
need to keep
the
hitting
the
me.
best thing of what you did is you only opened up a
No keep,
single
I'm
building
kind of
slot.
sitting down.
So close. All right, so I got 1.
You
2,
are
3,
a-
4 theoretically if everything.
You are
Ooh.
a you have a rat ball, right? As the rats, you
I
don't
know,
spread out
I'm bullied.
necessarily. You have
This is
one thing
bad,
that goes around and
but
stomps,
Here we are.
and
Okay.
you can't be everywhere the Cats wants
Battle.
to be. So you're not going to be able to like
No ambush.
prevent Cats from rebuilding in both of these clearings. So I don't like this.
Oh, the dice
All right.
like it though.
4-1,
The
yeah. Holy
Stuff
cow.
there.
Yeah, I think Trickster's gonna overextend here, but the
This
dice
one.
are rewarding it.
Seriously.
Hey, I knew it was gonna turn around. All right, that's 2 points. I think we put everything in the coffin, right? I feel like we did. Right?
Yeah.
Did you put your
One
two in
more
there?
I know, I
warrior.
put all my stuff
One
there.
more battle.
Yours in there.
Okay.
With a killed
I
warrior
just
is
threw
another
mine in
point
just
for
now,
Cats.
and there was already.
I'd like to see
I think
the
we did
advance
right.
down to the bunny, kill the Eerie, and then just call
Should we
it.
ask
Just leave it
Derek if
there.
I missed one.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. I had 3 at the
Uh,
start of the turn.
here, wait,
Just
let me
kidding.
check.
I had 3 at the.
Yeah.
Wait, I had 3 at the start of the turn in my thing, and there's still 3, so it should be good.
I think
Yep.
you're good.
All right.
Yeah, that gives you your 5 clearings
okay.
that we earlier said you'd never
So
get.
right now,
Huh.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, Matt.
And Guerric.
And battles.
I was there with you.
He indicated he wanted to go all the way into that
Yeah, and I don't like that at
badger,
all.
bird. I liked it before going into this corner.
That was a better time to have done it. But now you've taken some losses, you wiped the cats from this corner. I say you're done. Just fortify. Get your 5 and fortify it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That was our first or second advance.
That was number 2.
Okay.
I think. Well, let's see. 1, 2. I'm not sure. I think that was our second advance.
It might have been our first with the extra command from looting.
Then I'm
Yeah, exactly. I think that got it back to them in time.
Lose my warlord. That would be sad. Everyone would cry.
There might be tears. They might not be sad tears, though.
But
I mean, you got to get your 5 clearings at the least.
Yeah.
Like if you've gone this far to get 4, you get 5.
Exactly.
They don't have a lot of flexibility.
And one of them's a bird ambush.
One of them's an ambush. Yeah, why would I would never want to go for the birds.
Yeah.
That would be silly.
Yeah.
But
yeah. True.
I mean, am I helping you out if I wipe you off the map, Badgers, because you want to?
No, because I can't go anywhere.
Doesn't do anything. Tampy is
and then you'll have cards that
fully
make you
dead.
match it
Yeah.
to recruit.
I feel so bad.
Go
But
I can go to the mouse or the fox
It just
upstairs.
is what it is.
That's about it.
Would you rather be in Fox or Bunny?
There's also, and you can do either of these top 2, and there's building slots available and lots of relics there. So that could actually be dangerous putting that close to that many relics.
But
Yeah,
I'm also losing.
Yeah, I think Trickster is going mad with power and getting greedy here.
Slots, I'm more okay if you attack me.
Because now we're looking at going down to the mouse clearing at the bottom.
What if I attack you on yellow here? You gonna ambush me too, huh?
That's how you overexpose your
Probably.
warlord and end up getting him
That's
wiped
possible.
on the opposing round.
It would make sense. I'd do it.
I'd advance here, and then if you're really worried about the warlord, I'd advance him over to the mouse corner and leave him with that army, or something.
All right, number 2. Attacking.
You're attacking me here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will play my bird ambush.
Owie! But now it's gone. So. All right, let's roll those.
It's some
dice,
consolation
shall
for
we?
getting
0-0?
wipes like that.
0-0. Oh, 3-3. All right, 1-1.
All right, that was a lot of blood for that fight.
Yeah.
Wow. Guess what? Let's go here. Okay.
Chill. Yep.
Thoughts now.
That's what you need to do now. I think that top right corner was way too greedy.
It was so greedy. I mean, yeah,
I guess the one saving grace is the fact that cats
Interesting.
don't quite have an action
Okay,
economy.
think.
Maybe to get enough, they need to recruit.
yeah. I
And,
mean,
like,
the value
march.
of getting that corner is cats are down to 1 sawmill, and they're gonna have to
I don't think we're gonna
march into places.
this game, guys.
Apologize.
Darn, so close.
It is so-
I do think they can easily
Yeah,
get those 2 territories back, and they'll build
Let's see.
once.
Once,
And then-
but yeah, I mean that's
and then
all you can
next
do now.
turn- Right.
I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna slowly reclaim those territories.
I'm gonna open up this path actually.
But
Can I
instead,
do
you
that
could
at
have a
any point right now,
huge
right?
stack
My
in that
daylight?
central rabbit clearing,
Think so.
and
Okay.
cats would have no building slot, like
Ooh.
nothing. Hey, there's a
Good point,
clearing.
yeah.
I like opening a path. I don't like opening that one.
I should
Go
do
open the
Yeah.
one that's up above the lost city, because that's the one that somebody else can access at the moment. You
Right.
know?
Mm-mm-mm.
Although that does give a direct line from the recruiters into.
March is 2 moves anyway, you know?
Sure. But I think a single march filling both of those clearings is maybe a big pain.
It's true. You're not wrong.
To be honest, I've never played on the mountain map before.
All right, that's 5. I think this is the first time I scored more than 1 for this.
HenryDworkin admitting that he's never played Mountain before, which maybe is the reason he's not open to any paths.
Yeah. Who
And
chose it?
now I
It
will
was
draw one
It was
card.
Tampy.
Not
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
put a bomby boy down. All right, that's it.
Big turn for Warlord.
yeah, big
bomb.
turn for Warlord, and
Corvids.
Rats
Shoot.
will get plenty more
Similar
warriors
in
next
effect,
turn
but much
to
easier
then
move.
carve through birds
Yeah.
from the bottom corner.
Makers, although not my favorite way to get those 2 points.
Not my favorite way to get those points. Yeah.
I'm regretting putting the saboteurs in my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Especially, first action
Then I'm gonna
committing to
couple of
building
points here,
with the
but it's gonna look
saboteurs
like a lot,
is
and
just.
remember,
I mean,
That's a
it's.
called shot that I don't think you can.
I mean,
you can
it's
do.
it's great when it works out, and it's
Yeah.
when this happens, it sucks.
It's bold. There's a
maybe
cleared
it's one
path.
I go take over some mouse clearing.
I like seeing these cleared paths.
I would have done that one of both.
If you want to
but
open up to the mouse
maybe-
clearing, get through there.
They think they can go punch
birds.
birds.
Maybe.
Are they gonna talk their way
And
into
then
turning
I'm
this
going
into a
to
triangle rather than
still
the
actually
trying to
have
split
my,
Rat's attention? It's like,
path
okay,
workshop
you'll
in
punch me,
21
I'll punch Bird,
bake
I'll make
sale
sure Bird
for
punches
3
you.
points.
I mean, I don't think that works out. I mean, it's.
I don't think it does. Birds
Yeah,
doesn't have the
yeah.
power.
I mean, you.
That's what
Cats and Eerie have to be aligned against Warlord right now. Otherwise, this doesn't work at all.
I mean,
Right.
like, I buffed up ahead there to try to keep up with y'all, but, like, man.
Coincraft, though.
Slow way down
Pointing that out because that is
Oh.
big swing for Cats.
Yeah.
Well, you got all these new.
I mean, Cats are hanging in there despite all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy about that. I'm going to.
And now we know why they defended Lost City so fervently.
Yeah.
But it lost them their keep. And I don't know. Is that trade worth it?
And then I'm going
to say?
move.
It's good, Mark. I know Cats have won Sawmill. I said that a minute ago.
Hey, are you gonna bop the birds?
The birds.
Who are the birds?
I mean,
There's some
I'd
rats.
like to, but
Tricks.
see, there's this thing that happened recently, and now I have to reestablish my
No, I
entire
have to
engine.
go
So
into this
No, you
big
absolutely do not have to.
16. I'm gonna have to go into it. I'm
I mean,
gonna
it's
What
good.
is
have to
Trickster
go
talking
into that.
about?
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
where
Trickster
else
is the
do I
obvious
go?
target, and he has to talk his way out of it.
Sure.
Even if he lying through his teeth, he has to say
Yeah,
something.
the claim that your engine is gone doesn't track at all.
That's
You literally get.
you know what? I'm starting to populate my wood, but I will now
Let's see.
spend that wood to build myself a sawmill.
Get
Do you really
7
want
of
me
your
to just
9
come
warriors
destroy all
back
your hard
next
work
turn.
right there, right after this? Jeez.
It's 1 point for going through 5 cat warriors, and like it doesn't really get you that much. And I need to be somewhere on the map.
Okay, this is interesting.
I mean, actually, I technically don't. I'm the only one that can be actually eliminated.
This is interesting because it's
Okay.
plopping down on a 3-slot clearing,
To the move.
even though it's like it's sort of an aggressive one to go after because it's way up there in rat territory and it's vulnerable. But it's
Mm-hmm.
if the table lets you keep it, that's certainly more lucrative than taking back, either of the top clearings that were taken from you. That could be an interesting trade if the table allows it.
Well, I will put.
I think Rats are gonna have so many units on the board and so
Bunny
much,
and move.
so many actions that they can
'Cause I
chew
didn't get a
through.
bird card again.
Yeah, but are they going to go after that or are they going to go after the Eerie? I don't know.
I am recruiting.
Yeah, they-
Why not both?
Yeah, por qué no los dos?
Here.
Darth Goose, I don't think he scored the 1 point for the Sawmill. I think he was sitting at 19 before he
Okay.
built it.
He didn't score it. He
Let
got
me
his
catch you over here.
point for
Yeah.
the coins. I don't even know if he got his pass point.
Sorry, where?
I think
Or
Here.
his clearing.
he got his coffin
point.
makers, he got his coins, but I don't know if he got his closed path point.
I think he should be at 21.
Okay. Let's go here. Uh, hmm. Sorry.
I mean, Erie have these awkward moves they have to figure
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
kind of a predicament. I feel
Those
like
4 and
I
mouse are
have to
still
leave
just
myself,
locked there.
Mm-hmm.
like
And where are you gonna establish a new
defenseless.
roost? I mean,
You know what I
seriously,
mean?
I guess
Yeah.
the pass.
I mean, that's sort of the downside of what Cats just did is now you forced
Okay.
Erie to have to attack you, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you by going for that bunny, you have now forced
So
Erie
we'll go here.
at your flank. I mean,
To the
maybe they can
second
just move
box.
through and take
And,
those lightly defended rat clearings up in the
I'll actually
north.
grab one more from the first box.
Oh, it probably is time to gamble, isn't it, chat?
For the first bunny,
What are we gambling on?
let's move all these guys here,
They're going. Oh, I see. They're gonna move through. Okay.
and
We've got plenty of rabbit
let's
moves.
move.
Warlord versus all? Are we doing a warlord versus
next
all
bunny.
gamble?
Let's move them back, and we'll just do it again. And pray we get good rolls, I guess.
Oof.
Oh, leave them.
Empty
leave 'em
roost.
behind.
Yeah. Even one.
Sounds good.
This is not the way, Erie.
Maybe I should chance it and just do all my battles here in the lost city.
I'd either go past or go for the corner.
What do you guys
Just go,
think?
if you just go to the north corner and
Right.
leave enough
Lost City
battles.
has less people, less relevant
accessible.
building though. Workshop, but then you rule the Lost City. Maybe if it helps with your.
I mean, the problem with taking the Lost City is you're splitting the Cats' network.
Yeah.
So they have to come take it back. Oh, I mean, this is just Cats and Erie at each other's
I'm just gonna have to
throats,
pray to have good rolls.
which is what Warlord
Which
loves.
is super great for Warlord. You're gonna weaken both of your positions, and Warlord's next turn is just clean
Yeah,
up
the only
cardboard.
problem is,
Yeah, I'm doing a Lord of the Hundreds
like,
versus
if I
anyone
don't get
else.
good rolls, I don't have
That's
a
what we're
building
doing.
slot to build in. You know
What
I mean?
if you move to the fox on the right?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
There
Thank
it
you.
is.
What? But don't you want to have beautiful
Uh,
battles? Oh, I guess just moving one. That's smart. I see. So you can still battle.
Yeah, I can just move.
without a building for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Gamble is up,
Okay,
chat.
so fox,
Gamble your
fox,
fake Guerric money away.
bunny. I think that
You don't
works
move-
out.
If you don't move more up here, the warlord's gonna crush you.
Why would I crush you over there when I can go down the bottom?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So my first battle will be here in this clearing against the cats.
I will not play an ambush.
Cool.
Oof.
3-3. That's
Oof.
terrible.
The mutual wipe.
That is a lot of coffin makers. Dude.
You know,
And suddenly that sawmill looks a little more juicy for
to
Warlord.
make up for all the
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My
Not.
second battle will be against the keepers here.
Oh my god, watch one hit.
And the ambush.
Hey.
Oh my
Nope.
gosh, and we're just policing the Badgers more. Those poor Badgers.
Oh, third
Oh,
one.
he's
Okay.
gonna reset.
And rabbit partisans.
Yeah. I mean, the spite rabbit partisans, it's all you got. It's the only thing keeping you going.
That's just terrible.
This way station's gone too for a point, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Snag that
So
point.
Did Birds lose 3?
13. And then
They
I
lost
will
2 from the
build-
bunny against the Badgers, and they lost 3 against
No,
No,
Cats.
in the fight just then, I thought they had 3 warriors there.
No, they only had
I don't
2.
I'm gonna
Also,
lose
one
numbers.
one snuck off.
Yeah, I
back
saw the
behind
one
coffin.
snuck behind the coffin. We'll see if it matters.
There wasn't a single act of violence against these rats.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out a way to build, basically. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean this ecosystem's out of whack. The rats have run rampant.
Mm-hmm. Stoneseekers are about to have another bust turn, and then rats. I don't think rats can't win it on their next turn, but they're like 2
Correct.
turns away.
Yeah, I mean they're on an
And I
easy
will,
2-turn
draw
clock.
a card-
Yeah.
2 cards. Cool.
18. You get 2 5-point
Oh, well.
oppresses, or I mean 3-point oppresses,
The
5
veterans having a
clearing
good time.
oppresses.
Yeah,
Great time.
Well, we're good.
bunch of cardboard just
Another
laying
way
around.
station.
24. Yeah, you need 6 more
Up
points to
here.
find throughout. Eh.
Does Tampy have some recruits?
Decamp, I'm not doing that. Recruit, I will actually recruit. This hurts me, but all right.
Ooh, the other coins.
2.
Hey, you're back on the board though. Spirit Bear, this is kind of what 3-player route is like. Yes. There's a reason I don't really like 3-player route very much.
That is my
It's a good way to have a fast game of route.
situation.
Yes, yes.
Craft using way stations. Can't do that. Red new. I can move somewhere. but
Although I am
we're just
excited
gonna get
for
donked on again.
what are they
That's the
called?
problem.
All of our special.
Oh, the hirelings?
Yeah, hirelings.
Yeah, hirelings might fix 3-player route. I need to test that.
Can move left just to cause some trouble.
I don't think they
for the
fixed 2-player route,
warlord.
and they don't really
Sure.
work great at 4-player route, but
I'm gonna attack
3-player
him,
might be the
and
sweet spot.
Hopefully it goes okay.
So you don't like it in 2?
I don't think route works as a 2-player game like
See, I-
fundamentally.
my measly
And the
credit
hirelings, I mean, they make it
will
better,
do
but they don't
some
make it
red stuff,
good.
And I hope
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
rewarded. In
I
the future.
think of
Just saying.
2-player route
I think we all need
with
to
hirelings
think
almost
about how
more
we
like
can at least
an
slow down the
adventure
rest,
game.
if
Like
we
you're
get
playing for the
full
thematics
economy.
Right,
of what's
right.
happening rather than like the strategic
Moving
Now-
forward.
Right.
that you
I
two are
don't agree
locked
with that
in.
at all. I
Oh,
think
Lean
we
Potato,
need
you
to
have a great point.
down some more mobs.
Badgers used Rabbit Partisans, but just now used a Fox card to
Is it
recruit,
actually
which
gonna work
means
attacking it? 'Cause then,
one of those two things
uh,
couldn't happen.
Do I just want to be a blockade at this point?
I mean, he's going to be recruiting there passively going forward if you don't hit it.
I don't know how much that'll actually
What?
matter, but it's a good
How's
it's a
he gonna
good catch.
recruit from the
I didn't
top
catch it.
Clearings.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about going down to the Fox one. I apologize.
Oh no, there's no way that's happening. No
okay,
way.
okay. So you're just trying to diversify so you weren't all in one clearing.
Take me out in the top right where you have 2 guys, so you're more insured.
But it doesn't matter because it's like it only matters if I roll a 0, because otherwise you just bring your big ball there and ruin it. I'd rather just be in the way. I think that makes more sense, and I think I have proven that you don't need to bot me because this is another turn where I'm not making any points.
It's rough.
My bops are not necessarily strategically informed bops. They're just the bops.
I'm speaking more to the cats and birds.
They're just bops, you know? That's
That's
all you got.
Sledgehammer and just walloping
He's
on
kind of a hands-on player.
Yeah.
Come on!
All right.
All right, the polls are closed. We have
I
18
can't see where
people
I'm going.
with 71% of the coins, 38k coins betting on Lord of the Hundreds, 10 people with 15.9
That's gonna
coins
be there.
voting
Just gonna-
against. More people voting
'Cause
against than I
I'm
expected,
hoping the
honestly.
Warlord, there's no reason to go there because they'll have to attack twice. And then there's more juicy cardboard to the left.
Maybe hoping for a
To
payout
the right.
Interesting.
on the long shot.
It's just like actually no, I'm defending it. I'm gonna defend it. Okay. I'm done. Not doing
I get that, though.
anything else because battling is a risk that I'm not willing to take. Actually, no. I think I have to take a risk. I think it's worth it. I think battling in this mouse is my chance.
You
So
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
Okay.
battle.
That's cute that you think that.
Does that make sense to cat and bird? Does it make
Eh,
sense
when-
to battle there?
When you're down, the only
Hey,
way to get back in is
I
to
love
gamble,
that he's
right?
still in it.
Just like-
I'll not fault this player, but I am gonna. I love
Okay.
my
I'll just pray for
chance.
that too.
Well, your chance left 3
I'll
turns
battle
ago,
now.
but that's fine.
Fight. No, I forgot to
That's
ask for
one.
damage, I apologize.
That's a 0.
Nice.
Oh.
So you're saying there's a
Now, do
chance.
I delve the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my only hope of
Oh.
staying in the game.
Oh, I feel like
Now
Warlord
he's
just goes after that
defending
now.
too. Good.
Yeah. That's 2 points, right?
Yeah, that's yeah, it's 2 points. 2 points. One for the token, one for the being a relic.
Cool.
There's no way for me to move and recover that without losing the card. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. I don't have the choice.
I thought the plan was to have that Badger sit there to encamp
I'm
next
hopefully
turn and get a
hoping that
recruit.
I'm not in a good position.
We
And
got to at least move this guy back over to the
Well,
way
hopefully.
station if we're going to do this.
Right.
I will add
Oh, we're not
card
moving.
to my retinue.
We're not
I was hoping to
moving.
craft it, but that wasn't gonna happen.
We're just leaving points on the table.
And I will draw 2 cards.
Warlord gets like
I'm a madman. You ready?
7 points this turn.
Okay,
Oh, man.
no mobs. Recruiting. 6 in the bottom, 1 above.
What were you saying earlier about engine not being something like that? I can't remember.
6.
Oh my dear
We just
God.
come in packs, I guess. More guinea pigs than rats almost down here. All right.
The funniest thing about Erie is that these 4 in the mouse clearing continue to not be a threat. If you wipe the other roosts, you might turmoil Erie by just leaving this mouse clearing.
Because if he doesn't have a mouse or a bird in hand to toss him to move,
It's over.
it's over. Just go clean up the roosts, get your points, set up a press in those clearings. I mean, that's a good day.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
Cats, and then Erie. Leave enough in that central rabbits to also go up and do the badgers. I mean, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 3 extra actions on top of that.
I guess
My God.
And then you get
probably
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points from cardboard.
Ever a
plus
world where I could win this turn? I don't think so.
Trying to win
7
this
total.
turn.
Yeah, no.
I
You can
don't
get 10. You can get 10 points this turn though. Easy.
Yeah, I don't think Badger does 12-point turns.
No.
All right.
Unless you got a craftable, I guess. Craftable would actually do it.
That's fair.
A 2-point.
But there's nothing left in mouse.
That
Yeah.
will be
And you don't have the buildings to craft what you need.
rowdy.
Yeah, just going rowdy. That makes sense.
Yeah, if you draw the stuff you need for next turn. I mean, you're gonna be in a guaranteed spot next turn. It's a 10-point turn unless you play it slow this turn, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like
Right. Squidmark, there is a looting option. Cats have a coins he could loot for a point. Since the hoard is full, he'd get a point for the loot.
Oh, yeah. 11-point turn.
Mm-hmm.
He only needs 12, chat says.
Yeah. There actually probably is a way. With the right dice luck, there probably is a way to score the 12 points this turn. To be real.
What?
Organize themselves, be a little bit more manageable.
Oh yeah. How do you do that? Let me think. There we go. Not that one. Boom, boom. Hey.
That's something.
Do I leave one of them here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Am I worried about the cats killing this to get points? Maybe. Let's see. They got 2 points in coffin makers. What plus 1, 5. No, they wouldn't be able to get the wood.
Got no engine left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What an interesting game.
Or
weird game, at least.
Cats. All right. We are gonna move here. First command.
You literally have just enough actions to actually to do it all.
In the yellow Texas one.
If you split your army just right after this fight. Oh my, that's it. I think that's
Alrighty.
I think that's a win for rats right now. Wow. Did he just move himself up too?
Move.
Did he? No, he was at 18. He was at 18.
You're right. Yeah. Uh-oh. No. No.
You gotta get the relic.
Critical failure.
And battle. Alright, this is my final.
Okay, I think
command.
it's gone.
Battling birds, ambush.
You needed to like send, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 north, do the relic fight, and then send more east to do the Erie fight in that fox clearing.
Alright.
and that's a bonus point there.
Whatever it's called.
Were you considering opening the path?
advancing.
That's a point.
You can definitely, yeah. If you're not doing anything else, then you while you're there, you clear the path, and that's an easy win. And then you've still got, even with 4 or 5 going north.
It's true. I don't know. It's
you've
just kind of
got-
the end of the game. I just gotta do what I gotta do, you know.
Although it doesn't have to be the warlord. That's the trickiest part of this, actually.
Okay, is there? I didn't think I heard anything about the ambush, but
I may have miscounted.
Ambush.
Oh my god, the dice just
One more.
loving Trickster today. Holy shit.
You
Oh,
rigged the
here,
dice.
over here. Yeah, that was kind of nice. All right. Oh, interesting.
So that was our first advance. We have 3 more. We could loot to get the extra point.
So if I
We only remove 1 building
so you
that
get
way.
3 cats in there, huh?
Yep.
So if I loot you, then I get 2 points. 1 for moving something off my track, and 1 for killing a building. Or I could just kill everything. So
Yeah, save the loot point for next turn. Much easier than the chance that somehow cats consolidates well enough that it's hard to clear any cardboard. Clear the cardboard
Alright,
while it's
we're not
there.
gonna-
Yeah.
we're
I
not
mean, you
gonna
probably don't
do
even need that
I'm
loot
just
point.
gonna
It's just greed at
Right.
that point.
normally.
Sure.
No
This
ambush.
is my
Yeah, you're going to be within like 4 points of the victory, even if all of this goes horribly.
Well, works out.
Yeah, nice.
1, 2. All right. Gonna
All right, before you move away, open that
discard
closed
this
path.
to remove the pass.
Yep.
Nice. You might go there instead of doing Eerie.
Yeah, we could go get that
Alright.
relic for 2 points.
So I got 2 more of the running.
Actually, we
things.
could.
South is probably.
The relic, we could still win that way. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. We got.
Yeah, because at this point
Alright,
you've well cleared your oppress window. You do not need to be leaving like more stuff anywhere. So it's more about how many points can you get
Okay.
off cardboard.
Yeah, if we go for relic and North Bird, we get 4 points from oppress. We get
Yeah.
2 from the relic, 1 from the roost. That would have been game.
That's it. Yeah, but
That's 1 more.
we'll have a
It's-
shot next round.
Yeah, no, I mean this is
with ease.
this is probably a slightly safer version of it, so I don't dislike this at all.
Dang. Imagine if
Thank
cats
goodness
magically have
oppress doesn't
clones right
scale.
now.
Cats.
No, yeah, they play tested oppress scales a
Yeah.
lot, and they capped it where they did for a reason.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing was a
Need to stop that. I said
pain
this far
to
away.
scale properly because they had to do it for multiple player counts
Yeah.
without like.
Right.
Considered.
Yeah, man, Rats. It seems like Rats has the most variance, depending on like how many and what factions are at the table.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, could you imagine playing Rats in like a 6, 7 player game? Like you're going up those silly player counts.
Right. Yeah.
No ambush.
Okay, I'll take the point.
I'll use Fox Parsons again.
Sounds good. You're gonna grab your roost and then
Hilariously,
that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 points
5,
going to
6,
Cats on their
7.
turn.
So I'll get 4 points
23.
and draw.
Yeah, I mean
With a
that.
with a coin.
4.
I mean, the problem is Cat's action
Okay,
economy
guys, I
and
think
lack
the
of.
rats are a problem.
Rowdy.
Wait, are cats a problem?
Wow, 1 point away. Could have been the.
Yeah, I mean, there's no stopping the Rats now. Your only chance is to try and race.
Cat it's if Cats can find a win right now, which they
23.
can't. 7 points.
And they get 4 from Coffin Makers.
Coffin, right?
But I just got it, so they're there.
Oh, they're
So
there.
there's
Okay.
7 to go.
7 to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, wow, I didn't remember it being that
You
high.
don't have enough buildings down now to get.
Right, the action economy isn't there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean the dream coins craft takes you up to 26.
Yeah.
And then
what card? You can go get the rune for 2. That's a march and then a battle.
maybe.
And then you need 2 points somewhere that I don't. With 1 action left. And a single wood. You get your sawmill down for 1 point. Oh, you have. Did they spawn their wood, or is that wood from before?
I will be right
I
back.
think they spawned it.
I think that's a new wood, yeah. If you got a bird card, you overwork and then build the workshop. Workshop, kill the relic, and craft a coin. You need a lot of cards.
Yeah, I think you're also a little card shy for this. Like one more card, maybe it could be a thing.
It's a big upset.
Because like I think one more card, you could theoretically get extra actions to go get those strongholds in the corner as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tragic.
Yeah, there are 2 empty buildings on the bottom right. The pass cats could just do a single march and attack for 2 points there.
I mean, this is just where I wish we've been opening paths throughout the game.
Yeah. The end point is if they don't have a coin, there's literally no shot, and they clearly don't have a coin, or they would be crafted.
Right. I mean, if you had a coin, you would have crafted it by now, I'm sure.
I'm trying to figure out if there's anything worthwhile. I mean, grab a couple points and.
Sounds a bit defeated, if you ask me.
Back.
Here.
Yeah, with the coins and a bird, you could do it, but yeah, I mean I think if Esoteric had coins, he would have.
I'll use a move action, move those 3 down there, and battle in the mouse clearing.
Yep.
Ambush from the warlord.
No, sir.
Okay.
Watch this be a 0-0. Just. Oh my fucking! It was so fucking close there.
Oh dear.
Whatever. And then I guess action 3, I will move 2 warriors, and then I will use a card to.
You had the bird card. Well, again, without the coins.
Without the coins, yeah.
But the bird card was the other half of that equation, and then did have it. It's reassuring.
2 for 1 point.
But Rat's job is now done.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay. I will put a bird card in recruit.
Yep.
And I will put a fox card in battle. I will recruit 4.
The biggest problem is the only other path here would have been Cats and Eerie sacrificing everything
We could just
to
go with the warlord and try to get me the win.
Even if they were to have wiped,
kill the warlord.
even if
and
they would
those
have killed the
strongholds.
warlord, he comes back with anoint, and he just he lavishes some items away and clears out the clearing he's in, and that's 1 point.
Well, and
it.
again, at the end of the day, he left the coins on Cats. He needs like
Leave
a warrior. He needs a warrior to go attack
Right.
a cat and get a point for
I
the
guess.
coins.
Leave. I guess. This is so terrible. Yeah, I gotta leave like 1 behind here, I guess.
Yeah, I wish we could have seen Cats and Eerie work together to attack
I'll go
Warlord
right
instead
through
of
here. So,
getting up in each other's throats and
Bunny.
making Warlord's job easy.
Bunny.
That could have ended up maybe being a Cat's win at that point. I mean, look how close they are now.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Bunny. Does that make sense?
Yeah. There's definitely a way you can do that with those cards.
That's my take on all eerie turns. Is like you have like 900 move cards. I don't care. You do whatever you want, and I trust that you did it. Like I'm not keeping tabs.
Yeah.
I didn't draw my
Hey, a
card,
3-0.
sorry.
Yeah, that's a fun roll. Doesn't matter, but it's fun.
Look at all the fun you're having. You don't actually
Right.
kill 3.
Yeah, no, we don't actually kill 3. What are we doing here?
Oh well. Look how much fun he's having.
I mean, if you do that again, you're gonna kill the warlord for no reason. No, you're gonna roll a 0-0 because that's this game.
Wow. The dice don't lie.
Oh, we do have Fox Partisans. That's right.
Oh, it's Fox Partisans.
That's right. It is Fox
And
Partisans.
then I will do a bunny battle here.
That could have been clutch then.
Good call.
Again, still doesn't matter. But it's
Yeah.
not clutch. I shouldn't say clutch. But killing the
Okay.
warlord is like
Roll.
still a fun, cool thing
Here
to
we
have gotten
go.
to do. But
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah.
I will build here. So a point for the workshop and 2 points for the roost. I will draw 2 cards. I read just 1 card. Oops. Oh wait, 2. Yeah. Okay. I'm done.
I must have
Is there
forgotten to track
anything I can
around at
realistically
some
do
point.
to
There's no way this is
stop
about to be around 5
threats
wins.
from
This must be
winning?
around 6.
No,
That
but
sounds right.
We can get down there.
yeah. Can you?
Are you keeping round scores?
I'm trying
For
to.
your
I'm trying to keep.
important stats.
I'm trying just to track the number of rounds because seeing
Yeah.
like the length of the game is at least
Right.
Does
interesting.
moving the warlord do
That's cool.
anything?
Yeah, I mean-
Usually Lily does it, but I'm much worse at it than she is.
Yeah.
for progress?
So
Like,
we got a buddy
just a
EJ.
person
If you've ever watched our streams, EJ
Yeah.
hangs out a lot.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
what you
that's
just
not bad,
described
but, you know,
is
yeah.
also EJ's relationship with his dad. EJ commentates hockey, and his dad is like a stats sports writer. So his dad sits there and just like writes down
Just do it.
every
Yeah.
conceivable
Yeah.
thing.
Alright, that's fair. I was gonna just recover the relic, but that is.
So,
just a
Lily,
stupid move.
You're
But
EJ's dad. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. Sorry.
I can do it,
She'll be so thrilled to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I can only get there with one guy.
Or you can go like from here to here to here to here. Oh wait, but it doesn't use-
I need to
doesn't
move
use-
for my mouse at some point.
Awkward. Oof.
I don't know
Yeah.
why we're discussing.
Yeah, I know, man.
They
I
seem to
was.
be having.
So you have to.
They seem to be having a great time,
You
but
have to like what?
it's a little
Scan the
weird
way
to
station.
me, if you ask me.
Yeah.
They said they needed their game to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, right? That was they before it
They're hitting
started.
it on the nose.
Yeah.
Alright. Boom. Doesn't matter what I place really. Tablet, why not? Then I can recruit. At
Oh my god.
Will. Now I have 2 guys there.
Hey, 2 guys is more than one.
I
fun.
will
Maths.
do the moves, because why not? I'll even bring the relic. No, that doesn't work. It's only defense. Okay, see it. Move.
Wait,
I
what?
roll that.
It's not only defense.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right.
What you talking about?
There you go. All right.
That is an offensive relic,
So
sir.
rats don't even need to take a turn because rats still are in 2 unopposed
Right.
clearing.
I mean-
All right.
You
Any
didn't want
ambush?
to bring your relic.
I
Let's
mean-
see how they
doesn't
decide
matter.
to win, though. It's important, right?
It'll make you
Final
do it.
action. What
That's
kind of
only
win do you
defense, I thought.
want to
Or
have?
is it in
as
general?
rats?
No, it's
Oh.
offense too.
Amazing. Let's do
The winning rats player in a recent game decided to tell a little story on their final turn. They were doing a bunch of extra stuff that was not necessary.
Yeah.
3. Good. 2.
Just a waste of your time, Garric. 'cause
Yeah.
You're not doing enough of this.
Yeah, I'm not doing enough of this. I need to have more
It always
time
feels like a
spent.
spite play. Hey, they killed the warlord.
Not
Go
Woo!
Yeah, the war.
Good thing he can't come back, right?
Not
Yep.
going to the coffin.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Oh, I got a
Okay,
notification.
I've
Is that
done it.
important?
I can delve for fun. Just cut.
That's not important.
Sure.
Wait, are the cats gonna win now?
No. The rats always win.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Oh man, I'm making myself lightheaded from that laugh. Woo.
Discard. All right. I can delve in a bunny, which I can't do, and I can't move and recover because things are set up wrong. All right.
Thank
Cool.
you for your
That's
service,
it.
Tampy.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Well,
I greatly appreciate you stepping up and filling an open
I
seat
get to
today.
play a card.
I'm so sorry you played a non-game of Root.
I won't. Yes.
The draft screwed you, man.
Yeah.
Alright, this here. Throw this away. Grab this boy. Anoint. Then oh wait, does this go to the coffin?
Goes
Yes.
to the coffin.
Yeah.
That's
Anything
cute.
removed goes to the coffin.
Alright. At
So
the
it should
end
be,
of the bird
Anything
song,
happens,
move in
Matt.
items
That's
to
cute.
take two
Oh, yeah.
warriors. Alright. So we'll throw these guys.
No, that does not happen.
Yeah, you don't. You
He's
don't have
lavishing.
warlord when you recruit, so it's just.
They don't know what he's
This
doing.
is-
He's
this
lavishing.
is, my mood. Lavish. At the end of
Oh,
bird
you're
song,
lavishing.
Oh.
Okay.
move
Yeah.
items.
Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't have a chance. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's fine. No, that's
Have
fine.
my one command. Oops, I grabbed a lot of things.
People are learning new factions, which is great. You know, it's
I don't
cool.
know. What am I gonna do with my one command?
And the game with
Um,
one last bit of badger bashing.
Yep. Seems appropriate.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't really need the command, but on my next thing, not
the
taking
relic
the
with you.
ruin with me.
Now just take it. Why not?
Move in
Yeah, yeah.
battle.
It's yours.
Unstoppable.
That ruin, bringing that ruin symbolizes that he's ruining Badger's game.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's it. It's official.
There you go.
It's Warlord.
GG.
Thanks
Well played.
for all the items at the beginning.
I'm paying the people.
Yeah.
I was trying to like.
They have their Guerric
more
bucks.
violent towards-
I made money.
Yeah.
I swear that's the only reason people watch is just to bet.
That much. So I needed to buy some time, but it did not
Yeah.
work out the way.
All right, let me hop into chat and congratulate
Until
them.
it's far too late.
Let me mute and meet so that you don't hear me
I think
I kept
twice.
saying,
for
hey, I
once.
have no cards. This is the most points I can make for now. Please go do something.
Well, GG, everyone. Thank you so much for playing that silly game. Thank you. Congratulations to Trickster for the win. Thank you, everyone, for playing, particularly the people who stepped up and filled empty seats for me. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you to Matt for co-commentating with me. It was great having
Hey,
you.
you're welcome. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. What a great bunch. What a friendly lot you all are. You, a bloodbath, and amongst the blood, you found friends.
All right. Well, yeah, I know Matt's echoing. Well, the stream's ending. It doesn't matter. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll be back next weekend with the final weekend of round 1, the last 5 games of the round. So yeah, have a great week, everyone. We'll see you Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good one.